Why don't you test your luck? Come back soon.
Alright. We're back to Epic 7. New patch just dropped today with, this on it. I have a whole month to do it. I'm hoping they didn't time it off for different stuff. But I'm thinking, depending on how long it is, should be able to do both this and the other extra story.
My sincerity will touch their hearts for sure. Sweet chocolate scandal.
We have an adventure going on. Prologue, just chatting. Alright, so I'm thinking this is...
crazy about runways?
Ooh, it's actually voiced.
If you look at a runway, doesn't it stir up something within you?
Not especially, no.
Take this into perspective. Designers, they create state-of-the-art attire with the sole aim to push the boundaries of physical limitations.
Depends what you mean by physical limitations, but I guess that also... You're specifically talking about fashion designers, which... Yeah, kinda.
And then there are the models, the ones who unveil these perfections in a breathtaking, ephemeral performance. That's what the runway is. A stage that embodies the zenith of human creativity and potential.
I mean, I'm sure a fashion model believes that. At least one of them does.
Ah, I get it. You've just begun opening your eyes to the industry. Alright, then let me break it down for you. Dies Irae, led by Straze, delves into a level of luxury that no one can deny.
It's Straze? Really? That sounds wrong.
Though, I personally have to give credit to Roanna, their newest model.
Although this seems to be an alternate universe Strays, so maybe it's not said that way for them.
Roanna is missing at the moment, but I'm certain she'll grace our presence soon. Then there's Myungwon, the brand that has revolutionized Oriental beauty with their muse, Bellona.
Did you just call her Bologna? I know that's wrong.
Huh? Bad Cat? That brand is nothing but a greedy, covetous glutton of,
Right, I think I heard this. Apparently this Armin is her cousin?
well...
I'm not sure how that works, considering...
Of Armin, the granddaughter of the Jewelry Empire Armiku.
You know, they're not the same species.
Yes, fine. Bad Cat has their style. I'll give them that much. But that's all.
And then what? What are you gonna do about it?
Of course, there's nothing I can do. I'm just a mere streamer, after all.
Little tiny streamer. Why you hate Armin so much?
What? No! I don't hate her. I just don't like her.
You just have these things already pre-cut out and switch to them before you react to something? Tomato, tomato. Just say you hate her.
Hey! No more talk of Armin. Next one to mention that name will be banned.
Stop the tyranny. Armin.
Actually, I think I might have to call it here for today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Stream ended. Thank you for watching.
Phew,
Already can't do that voice. Today's stream is ended without an issue. Yeah. How much I got for today's donations? Finally buy a Bologna doll? Yeah. The extra cash you need. The missing part-timer. After hearing about Tori's disappearance, Lulika senses something is wrong and tracks down her friend. Act 1, The Missing Part-Timer. Designer Lilibet. So I'm thinking of designing clothes in this style going forward. Ow. Isn't that design from like 3 seasons ago? Scruffy Lulika. Let me enlighten you. Trends shine brightest when they've been long forgotten in people's memory. Yeah. Thought we were going to have a serious discussion today. Sorry, you know how relentless these spam calls can be. Yeah. Hang on, this isn't spam. It's a convenience store owner I used to work part-time for. What could this be about? Hello? You kidding me right now? Excuse me? What are you even on about? Don't play dumb with me, you did this on purpose, didn't you? Set me up with someone like her just to screw me over. Someone like her? Who? Wait, you mean Tori? Who's Tori? She's a friend of mine. Even after I quit, the convenience store owner kept asking me to come back. But I couldn't because I had already decided to model for Blooming Lily, so I recommended my friend instead. Wait a second, why are you eavesdropping? I'm not eavesdropping. We're in a teeny tiny room together and you aren't exactly whispering. Hey, you listening to me? Even though how much I've lost because of the... Yeah, I get it. That just still doesn't explain why you called me. And I did send Tori there as my Trojan horse, but... What? Yeah, what? I didn't say anything. Did you explain to me what happened first? She hasn't showed up for work for days. She's not even answering her phone. An extremely busy person, yet here I am, coming to the store every day to cover her shifts. On top of that, she left the place a total mess. If I didn't know better, I think there had been a brawl of some sort. And you don't think, I don't know, maybe something bad might have happened to your employee? Or hasn't shown up for work for days? That can't be true. The moment I first got to know Tori. That's it. Swear I'm gonna quit for real this time. What kind of monster treats their employee like this? The moment I get this month's paycheck, I'll be out of here so fast you'll only see dust. Yeah. Excuse me. You okay? What's going on? Someone just passed out over here. Wait, she just pushed that little girl? How can anyone do that to someone so fragile? That's not what happened. Just bumped into each other and she fell. We're starting to stare. Get up already. Come on. Hey. Wait. This is one of those blackmail scams that have been going around lately. What? So hungry. She messed up so much at work, lost every part-time job, ran out of money, and hadn't eaten in days. No one else would hire her, and she knew it. No way she would have quit on her own. What? You know all this is still brought her to me? He's got a point. How could you recommend someone like that? You be quiet. Anyway, she's not the type to skip work without notice. Maybe she has a personal issue, or maybe she's sick? Wait, it can't be. I need to get to work. I'm so broke, it's been days since I ate, now I can't even lift a finger. Even just one discarded rice ball would be enough. Hey, you okay? Why do you look so pale? Something to eat, do you have any food? What are you talking about? Let me take this soda. For now, this should do it. Hey, are you even listening to me? Beep. Be back in a bit. Where are you going? That troublemaker. She wasn't my model, I just... Yeah. Wait for me. Meow. Tori? This place is... in a mess. Is it even possible for a normal human being to live here? Tori, where are you? Can you hear me? Say something if you can hear me. Meow. Come on, pull yourself together. All I see is garbage, nothing else. Ah, you're right. Thank goodness. Thought Tori had been so hungry that something terrible had happened to her. Is that it? Anyway, I'm glad that wasn't the case. Now let's head back. No, wait. It's too soon to feel relieved. She's not at the convenience store or her house. Where could she be? Like you said, maybe it's just some personal matter. I have a bad feeling about this. And again, when has anything good ever happened to Tori? Wanna go find her, huh? Yeah. Let's go back to what the owner said. There might be some clues there. Yeah, he said the place was a mess and it was so bad he thought there might have been a brawl. And his first assumption wasn't... I guess he must not have security cameras, but... He didn't think, oh, and then she doesn't call into work or anything. He didn't think, oh, I don't know, maybe I should contact the police about a potential missing person. Heard was, Tori had been missing work without any notice. The store was completely trashed, like there'd been some kind of brawl. Wait, a brawl? What you gotten yourself into, Tori? What's this on the floor? Lulica, look at this. No hassle, the extra cash you need. Dark Nebula Capital. Let's check out the convenience store. This could just be a random piece of flyer lying around on the floor. Might be other clues there that we missed. Alright. This is crazy. Lulica and Lilibet rescue Tori from a loan shark's office, finding her nearly starved to death. Yeah, I fucking guessed. Act 2, Tori Rescue Mission. You after hanging up on me like that? Relax. Why we come here to look into it now? Could we take a look at the surveillance cameras here? If there's any footage, we might be able to figure out what happened. Surveillance cameras? No way something like that exists here. That's right, there's no way a shabby convenience store like this would have surveillance cameras. What'd you just say? Nothing. Stop disrupting my business and get out! Look at that shit. That's not something... this place is gross as hell. Blocking the checkout line here. You don't see these angry customers. What customers? There's just one person. Whatever, just get out of the way. Huh? Aren't you that part-timer who used to work here? Yeah, I am. You back on the job? Not exactly, just have some things to take care of. I haven't seen that new part-timer recently though. Wonder if she got fired or something. Not that she got fired, she just suddenly went missing. Oh yeah, she's fired alright. Even if she was fucking kidnapped? Ah, come on, don't be so hasty. I told you several times, no way she'd do something like that. Wait a minute, come to think of it. You go to this store pretty often, right? How many times is it, like 5 times a day? Huh? Have I? He might know something. Hey, Courting Nat. Doing the new, side story. I don't know how long it is, but we'll do what we can of it, and then... depending on times, I'll probably go do the, next the rest of the hidden story for, I think Ada was her name. Any chance, was there anything strange in the last day you saw, Tori? It's pretty short? Okay, then we'll probably just do this real quick while I have it, and then go to that. None I can think of. Really? Not that there was nothing. Sure, that day I saw a group of thugs take that part-timer away. Fucking, you don't think that was worthy of mentioning to the police? Good afternoon, how can I help you? Wow, you're quite strong? Hey, you Tori. Yes, wait, no, I'm not. I don't think so. Yeah, sure, we already got it all figured out. Why are you asking? Really should have paid up when we asked nicely. See, we have feelings too. This isn't pleasant for anyone, don't you agree? You said I'd pay back soon. At least pay the interest on time. You can't even manage that. How can we trust you? Isn't that right? That's right, boss. Take her away. You'll regret this. Fuck you say to me? I'm someone really important, you know? Yeah? Please do enlighten me. Who are you, a daughter of some celebrity? You know, should we figure out who I am? Wait, is she fucking for real? In that case, even better. I can demand a hefty ransom. Ha ha ha. I go with this. Act like this at a convenience store. Legendary part-timer Luluka will bring down the hammer of justice on you.
Who the fuck's Luluka? I'm not sure, boss. Oh, whatever that is. We'll have plenty of time talking about that later. Let's go.
Yeah, let go of me, let go. Huh? Can you call the police in that situation?
I don't know, something felt strange, but everything they said was so over-the-top thuggish, I thought it must be some kind of staged event.
And then when she still wasn't here the next day... You're fucking stupid.
Store being a mess? It's all because of them, right? But, oh no, store's always been like this.
Told you so. Like, no, this is just what your store looks like, dumbass.
Anyway, she went along quietly without resistance. That's what made it so confusing. Then she disappeared completely, when I started wondering if it had been real.
A little bit. Seems like that Dark Nebula Capital is the one who kidnapped Tori, right? Talking about money and all that, too. Seems that way, yeah. Let's go. Gonna go all the way there. Why are you making such a big deal about this? Sure, it's sad she's in trouble, but that's her problem, not ours. She borrowed money from a shady place like that. She sort of had all this coming... Because you don't know much about Tori. She has a knack for getting under people's skin. Really worried she'll get herself into serious trouble. What kind of person is she? Fine, let's make this quick. Seems you've forgotten, but I'm a busy designer.
Yeah, your giant-ass weapon sure screams designer. Though it is nice to know there's a version of Lilibet who is following her dreams.
We made time because I wanted your opinion as a mod. You good then? Right, let's go. Nyum. Never mind. There's standing guard up front. How are we gonna get in? Only option is to charge straight in. Nyum. Wait, Luluka. Hey, you.
Are you talking to us?
Stop blocking the door and step aside.
What? Is this a joke? Hey, kid, you just go home. This isn't a place for you to play.
Kid.
Ah! It's power.
Where's Tori? Speak. This is amazing. Never seen this side of Luluka before. This raw, untamed energy is exactly the feeling I've been looking for.
Grandpa.
Nah. There's no choice. Didn't plan on getting involved in any of this, but... Keep your hands off my model. Meow.
Please don't hurt me.
Where's your boss?
Inside the office.
Hurry up and show me the way.
Yes.
Oh, but you seem excited. Crash.
What? Who are you people? Boss. You're like a full head shorter than me, and I'm just a full size larger than you as a human being.
Annual interest rate of 55%? What a bunch of dirtbags you are, huh?
Trying to make a living here, too.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Where's Tori?
Yeah, that room.
Tori! Tori? But he's cold. Could it be? What'd you do to her?
Oh, we brought her here because she didn't pay what she owed. We didn't do anything to her.
Mind watching your tone there?
We brought her here, ma'am, but she wouldn't stop rambling. My boys were fed up with it, so we just locked her in that room, that's all. I swear, we never laid a hand on her or anything. I mean, think about it. It doesn't make sense to hurt her. It would only be a loss for us. You drop the act and get up.
Tori? Luca? You really came for me?
Luluka. Legendary part-time Luluka, that was you?
What? How'd you know my name? You really are here, Luluka? I think this is where it all ends for me. Tori, stay with me. It was a short life, but I had fun. Tori! still not enough. That's why you were looking for food? Yeah, this isn't my first time seeing something like this.
So everything good now? Extend your payment deadline, so how about you leave now, but you...
Huh? Me?
You missed the deadline, you won't like what happens next.
I won't.
Mark my word.
It can't be. And there's something worse than being stuck in a sticky dump like this with a bunch of lifeless faces? Oh, please. If that happens, I might really die. No, I don't want that.
I let you off easy, and now you dare to...
You let me off easy? That can't be true. I barely stand it for a second. I was so sure this was torture.
Boss, calm down, take a deep breath. Come on, breathe in and breathe out.
My life is over. What's happening right now? Told you, Tori has this weird power for pushing people's buttons. That's just who she is.
I don't want anything to do with someone like that. Even if I sold her contract, it would only damage my reputation. Let's pay back the principal, forget the interest. Actually, I want to wash my hands of this whole thing, but I have my own deadline to meet.
What deadline?
It's none of your concern, our world isn't any easier, you know.
Huh?
Anyway, good day. Wish we'd never meet again.
What were you thinking, borrowing money from a place like that? Really don't understand how scary money troubles can be, do you? It's good they're backing off now, but you need to pay them back fast. Remember what the guy said, you don't want to find out what happens if you don't. It's not like I don't want that. How much did you borrow anyway? Well, that's... Is it... this much? Luca, you're scaring me with that look. Are you out of your mind? Couldn't help it, it's all because of chocolates. Chocolates? I made a mistake with the order. Actually, I ordered 3,000 chocolate bars. What? The fuck you do that? All the unsold food is mine. How far does this go? I don't know, there's a fucking lot of these, actually. You sure this is short, with no battles? Valentine's Day. Tori says she made a massive mistake when placing a Valentine's Day order, ended up borrowing money from what turns out to be a nasty loan shark. Act 3, for Valentine's Day. Why'd you even order this? It doesn't even sell well. The regular likes it, he buys one every day. One per day? I didn't see anyone buying this yesterday or the day before. Well, maybe he's not feeling very well? Or busy? Okay, what's with that one? Why'd you order that? That's because... What in the world am I doing here? What are you laughing at? You think this is funny? Yeah. Anyway, this is all because of her. Thought with Valentine's Day coming up, it'd be a perfect chance to boost sales. I start with ordering 300. Let me guess. 9 dialogue stages, you did it pretty fast, but you suppose you didn't read it out loud. Actually added 1 extra 0 and ordered 3,000 instead. I still don't know how it could happen. I realized what I'd done, I panicked. All I could think about was I needed money fast, so I went for a private loan. You stupid, you should have tried selling them as much as you could. I was planning to do that. First I took out a loan to cover the costs, and I was gonna pay it back by selling them. Thought the owner would fire me if he found out. Well, that makes sense to me. The chocolate sales weren't anything like what I expected. Tori, this is way too reckless. I really liked working at the convenience store, so I wanted to keep my job. Probably why I got carried away with the sales. I knew if I lost this job, no one else would hire me. Yeah, I wonder why. Lilibet. If I lose this job too, then I won't be able to pay rent, I'll end up back on the streets, digging through trash for food. Probably die from food poisoning in some alley all alone. How many chocolates do you have left? 2,965 bars. What? Still, when I was working alone, there wasn't a single customer buying chocolates. With Luluka's help, I've already sold this much. Is this the right time to be happy? Seem to have forgotten, but there's not much time left until Valentine's Day. At this rate, we won't just fail to sell them all, we might end up having to throw everything away. Throw them away? If that happens, you won't be able to pay off your debt. Are we gonna keep helping that dummy? I understand how you feel, this is something Tori can't do alone. You also need time to create new designs, so how about until then? Just watching her work makes me so nervous. I get it, but only for a few days, I promise. Alright, but after that, we're done with her. End of story, okay? Don't forget, you're the face of Blooming Lily. You represent our brand. Hey, you. Yes? Stop acting like an idiot and get it together. Idiot, I'm working really hard here, too. Anyway, I'll head back. If you need anything, let me know. Except anything about her. That's hurtful. She's always a bit grumpy, so don't worry it too much. Worry it? Whatever. Not sure if I can sell all the chocolates in the time I promised a little bit, but Tori working so hard to help, maybe we can make it happen. Or so I thought. What's this? Alright, it's perfect. Luluka agrees to help Tori with the excess chocolates, but Tori's excessive enthusiasm drives away a potential customer. Okay. Act 4. Troublemaking part-timer? What's this? What's wrong, Luluka? Look at this, the chocolates are covered in stickers. So what do you think? Did you do all this? They're pretty, aren't they? Decorated them to catch customers' eyes. Thought they'd sell better this way, so I stayed up all night working on them.
Grinding her teeth.
Heard something cracking. What was that? Calm down, Luluka. Calm down. She did try her best after all. Listen, Tori. A convenience store isn't a place for your personal art project. This is a place of business where we sell products. What will customers think when they see random decorations on everything? Random decorations? They're colorful and pretty. Customers will definitely like them. Take them all off quickly when I ask you nicely. Yes, ma'am. I made a wrong judgment. I thought we could sell all the chocolates. With Tori's help, actually. It'd be 2,800 credits.
Here.
By the way, the weather's really nice today, huh?
Sure, bye.
Look, how did I do? If I connect with customers that want to come back, I read about it online, that customer will definitely return tomorrow, right? I don't think they will ever again.
Maybe I should try this one.
Excuse me?
You scared me. What is it?
It tastes horrible.
Oh, really?
Chocolate is much better. Have a nice day. Huh? Tori. 8,500 credits in total.
Here. Miss, my change?
I have a great idea. You see, you got 1,500 credits left, right? How about using that money to buy a chocolate?
No thanks, can I just get my change back?
Ah, come on, think about it.
Oh, God.
So much better than having coins rolling around in your pocket.
What are you talking about? Just give my money back.
Here you go, I'm sorry. She's just being a nuisance. Oh no, please don't. What's wrong? What do you mean no? That customer is after my food. Look, this is an emergency. Your food? You talking about that sandwich that's nearing its expiration date and will be discarded soon? Please don't take it. Tori!
Okay. She's not good, but for God's sake, she's clearly never been taught. Tori proposes a Valentine's Day event, leading Luluka to seek Lilibet's help with the preparations. Act 5. Help. Tori.
Why, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong again? What are you doing staring at a customer like that? Huh? I wasn't. I was just looking at the sandwich the customer was holding, not them.
Exactly, don't do that.
If you want to sell chocolates, it's important to attract customers, but you keep chasing them away. What do you mean, chasing them away? Honestly, surprising she's alive. Well, I mean, literally twice now we've seen her almost starving to death, so... Not true, I have regulars too. There's the cup noodle guy every morning, and the one who buys gum at lunch. I've never made anyone uncomfortable. Those regulars were here even before me. They come because we're the closest store. I'm talking about attracting new customers. You know we can't handle all this chocolate only with a handful of regulars we have, right? I was doing it wrong. It's not exactly that. Say your enthusiasm might be a bit overwhelming. Right now, we need to focus on the chocolate. What chocolates? Hey, what brings you here? Yeah, so what about the chocolates? What chocolates? You sure you heard that right? Why are you being so evasive? Are you hiding something? Your employee got kidnapped and you didn't notice. I feel like you don't deserve to chew anyone out for anything ever. I said now. Then you'd help out for free if I kept Tori as a part-timer. You were just slacking off and chit-chatting? What do you mean slacking off? Any idea how much sales increased after Lucas started? Like someone who just hurts sales by showing up. What? Real issue isn't taking breaks, it's picking fights with customers and causing problems every day. Of course, I'm not saying that's you, but you've done that before too, so... All you do is taking years off my life. Oh, you should live a long life. In fact, I'm doing my best to make that a reality. You know what people say? When people talk behind your back, you'll live longer. So whenever customers badmouth you, I always chimed in and cheered them on. I wanted to say it was... Just stop talking. Anyway, stop gossiping like little girls and just focus on your work. Yes, leave it to us. Oh, wait. Why are you laughing? Never seen him that flustered before. Well, you know, like this, there is something you're good at. Yeah, what is it? Surely know how to aggravate someone. Huh? Nothing. Sorry for speaking so bluntly. I know you're not doing it with bad intentions, but from now on, when you want to do something, ask me first. An event. Let's do an event. That was quick. I was spying on the other convenience store nearby, and they had the whole place decorated. I was thinking maybe we could try something like that. Definitely a good idea, but would an event really make a difference in a rundown store like this? Maybe if someone gets a friggin' broom, just knock down some of those cobwebs. You don't like it? No, it's better than doing nothing. Lilibet would know all about this kind of stuff. Should I ask her? So, you want me to help you out with an event? Yes, Luca said you're good at these kinds of things. Didn't I specifically tell you not to contact me about anything involving Tori? Sorry. I'm already being generous just by letting you do whatever you're doing here. I know. No, actually, you're not the one I should be mad at. You're the problem. What do you mean I'm the problem? Start something you can't even handle on your own, and now look at how many people you got involved. I'm trying my best. Trying your best is not going to cut it. You need to do things well. I am trying. What good is just trying? Will that solve anything? Talk about an event, but do you even have a real plan? Just as I thought. You make the mess, then expect everyone else to clean it up. Look, she suggested an idea. She hasn't done anything to put it into motion yet. She just asked for help with the idea. Cut her some fucking slack, Lilibet. Lilibet, relax. The one who called you, I apologize. Now, I have to say this. Before Luluka helped, you couldn't sell a single chocolate, right? Stop being so stubborn and just admit it. You can't do anything on your own. Doesn't the fact that she's asking for help mean she's already fucking admitted it? Fuck you! I can do this on my own. Okay, so they decided characterization and actions are two different fucking elements? I'm sorry, that's actually pissing me off. What? I can do this on my own, so... Really? You wouldn't need us here, right? Let's go, Luluka. Really going to leave me here? I knew you'd say that. Try my best, I really am. I've done this myself from the start. You guys just barged in on your own. Great. Where are you going? Are you bringing the chocolates? Do it on my own, you can leave. Well, that's happening. She dropped one. Hey, looks like you can fit more in there. You dropped one here. Come on, Lilibet. Following Lilibet's persistent nagging, Tori decides to sell the chocolates alone, only to find herself arrested by the police. Why? Act 6, A Little Chocolate Girl. Just wait, I'll sell every last one of these chocolates. Show them that I too can handle things by myself. Yeah. It's just a cat. Hey, think about it, I haven't been out this late in age. I'm not scared. That's right, I'm so not scared. I finished selling all these chocolates. That's amazing, Tori. You really do it all by yourself? Told you I did. I guess you do have some skill. Now you're making me a bit shy.
What is this?
My first customer. Let's do this, Tori. Excuse?
This strange person talking to herself and laughing. The fuck is your problem?
Where are you going? Come on, grab a chocolate.
Don't come near me.
He's gone. It's fine, it's just my first try. I'll make sure to sell out all of the chocolates and let Lilibet know her place. Hey, you. And me? Don't you find this night especially cold and lonely? This chocolate will help. Not interested. You need this, like, right now. Why? Is Valentine's Day soon? When I have it ready, you'll be forever alone. Gives me what a wacko. Hold on, wait. Yeah. Police over here. Is this a police-worthy thing, really?
Excuse me, ma'am. We got a report and came to investigate.
A report about me, but I didn't do anything. Did argue with some haters online, but they started first. They insulted my favorite model. I did go through some trash bag on the street once, but I tied it back up nicely.
No, that's not it. You just got a report about someone forcing suspicious food items on people?
No, she's, that's not even fucking close to what's happening, and I think you know that. Suspicious food items?
Been a rise in cases where people distribute food to pedestrians as part of scams or even terrorist acts.
Are you fucking stupid?
Been monitoring similar incidents, and we received a report about a small woman with lots of chocolate, apparently acting suspiciously.
Yeah, she's just a weirdo. Small woman with lots of chocolate. Never seen anyone like that around here. Describing you, you're the suspicious woman. Me?
You need to come with me to the station, ma'am?
Yeah, don't push me.
Are you resisting?
Alright, we have to kill all of these police then. No, please listen to me. No suspicious food item, it's just chocolate.
Tell us all the details at the station, come on.
No, you can look at it right fucking here, dumbass.
What are you doing?
See? I told you it's chocolate. I'll give you one, try it.
Why were you selling them on the street?
Selling chocolate on the street illegal? It's because...
You just say you were selling them because you bought too much.
She's getting in her own head. Because of my stream.
Stream?
Just trying to give her a gift. Very nice. You, when did I ever do that? You're staring at me, so it's just a misunderstanding.
Really true?
I stared at her because she was muttering something to herself.
Well, don't fucking stare at people.
Old habit from streaming.
Oh, running up a report won't take much of your time, so if you please.
I'm telling the truth, I'm Dotori. I do brand review streams. 10,000 subscribers and I live around here.
Tori!
Luca? What's going on? Why are the police here?
Because some crazy bitch decided that because someone was overzealous with food, the police needed to get involved. Hey, what is wrong with people?
I don't know what she did, but whatever she did, I know she meant well. Please be understanding. I haven't done anything bad yet.
Yet?
No, that's not what I meant.
Moment, let me get this straight. Your name is Dotori, correct?
This is my streaming name. My real name is Tori.
Dotori?
Name sounds familiar.
Alright, I understand. I don't see anything suspicious here, but people might feel uncomfortable, so please be careful from now on.
Of course, don't worry. Won't find any more good and kinda totally not suspicious of me. Just say yes, will ya? Take our eyes off you for 1 second and you're already causing trouble? I blame you for this. And causing trouble is just a misunderstanding. Both of you are at fault this time. Apologize to each other and let's move on. I mean, I'm the victim here. Partially. You're still not good at this, but... Said both of you should apologize. Tori, you go first. Tori. Hey. I will not apologize. What did Tori do to Lilibet? Exactly? Tori. Never mind, we can discuss this later. Let's go home now. She just say she's Dotori? Of course. Streamer Dotori is actually Tori. Tori confesses she's been streaming to pay her bills. Act 7, Double Life. By the way, the name Dotori feels like I've heard it somewhere before. Where could it be? I've never heard of it before. Could it be? Dotori is the one who analyzes and reviews brands, right? Hey, you know me? Yeah, that's me. What? Really? Why are you so shocked? I mean... Username Snack-Eating Arky? Who gave Arky the goddamned internet? Thanks for the 5,000 chocolate donation. Apart from all the Bologna fangirling, that's my take on Myungwal, you ask? What's my take on Myungwal, you ask? Honestly, their market positioning is quite vague. Price point isn't exactly affordable either. Well, it's definitely high-end. The style isn't very wearable, is it? Still, there are people like me who end up buying it. This time, too, I managed to find the outfits Bologna wore at a very special auction. Akuten. Okay. Huh? The images don't quite match. And I guess the silly part is a bit similar. You stream too? Yeah. The money I make for my part-time job is nowhere near enough. Not anything weird, right? Like illegal stuff or something, you know. No! Dotori is well known for her direct takes on models, brands, and the fashion industry as a whole. She's more than just another streamer, her analysis is genuinely insightful. That's why I always checked her streams for reference when other brands release new products. She never showed her face while streaming. I never realized Tori and Dotori were the same person. See? I'm actually pretty capable too, you know? I always skipped past all the parts where she was fangirling and drooling over models because I was too disgusting. What? Disgusting? You're a famous streamer, right? Why didn't you mention this earlier? Why? If you're that famous of a streamer, you should have already paid off all your debts by now. You'd have income from your streams too, no? No, that's reserved for something else. Reserved? Can't say anymore, it's an invasion of privacy. Aha! This is a Roana doll. This one's a Bologna doll. Wait. This is Myungwal. This one is DSRA. All these clothes are really rare now, aren't they? Look at all the price tags still attached. They've never even been worn. Stop manhandling them. This is what you meant by privacy, huh? Supply and demand, you know? The more people buy, the more they'll make. Anyway, I had to buy these clothes to support the fashion industry. That's right, as a fashion streamer, it was practically my duty. Oh, that's what it was? You wasted your income on stuff like this. It's not wasted. Oh, but it's filled with memories of Bologna and me. What memories? You really want to hear about them? No, not really. And the problem is solved. How? Sell these clothes, you can pay off your debt, you know? Sell them never! And what's your plan? In case you forgot, I'm very busy. I'm putting all my effort into new designs. Like I mentioned earlier, we could run an event. Event? Yeah, that could work. We'll use Tori with this approach. Meow. You just said she's going to use me? You probably heard it wrong. Lilibet suggests getting rid of the chocolates using a magazine about Blooming Lily, but Tori seems reluctant about the idea. Act 8, an unappealing offer. How come there's no review of Blooming Lily? Blooming Lily? Yeah, it's a new brand where I'm the designer and Luluka's the model. Yeah, I know what it is. You do? How come you haven't reviewed us yet? Would have been so easy since you and Luluka are friends. That's true, but I have a sense of aesthetics too, you know. What? The clothes feel kind of outdated. I guess that's true. Even the model seems a bit clumsy. Anyway, it's just not my style. I don't want to cover it on my stream. Ah, what was that for? You really not know why. I'm just speaking the truth. Really just cheap stuff pretending to be high-end. Cheap. I mean, that's not what I meant. What a shame. Huh? I was thinking of having you write a magazine review of Blooming Lily's latest collection. Thought it'd be a good opportunity for you. How so? Think about it, you still have all those chocolates to sell. Let's be honest, plain chocolates aren't going to sell well, even for Valentine's Day. If you write a magazine review and bundle it with the chocolates, that's a great idea. Sure, writing takes time, but with pre-orders and crowdfunding you can get the money sooner. It would help you pay off your debt to the Capitol within their deadline, right? Nice try, but you can't persuade me that easily. My friends will never defeat your brands I find mediocre on my stream. Yeah, I know. Even if that mediocre brand offered commission based on sales, you still wouldn't budge, would you? Ah, what a shame, truly. That's impressive, Lilibet. I should come up with all that so quickly. This much is a walk in the park for me. Said the latest collection of Blooming Lily, right? That's right, I'm still working on the design. Who's the model? Of course, it's Luluka. Why are you looking at me that way? True that Luluka's got the looks, but I type of someone with more gorgeous curves. I like Bologna. Excuse me, what's wrong with my figure? You're just as flat as I am, you know? Of course. How much chocolate did we have left? 2,960 bars minus the 5 you took. Since you ate them, they're just a loss. Make up your mind, are you in or out? I'll do it. I knew it. Shall we head out right now? Where are we going? To my workshop. It's been ages since I've been in a designer's workshop. The smell of clothes, I missed it so much. Ages? Wait, you didn't get so obsessed with the model that you snuck into their workshop, did you? What, Tori, that's a crime. Of course not, what kind of person do you think I am? Do y'all really not know she used to be a model? Like, really? That's actually shocking to me. That's a relief. When you say the new collection was still in design phase, why bring me here so early? Stuck on some decisions, so I wanted your input. What do you think? Well, it's better than the first outfit Luluka tried, but say something even if it's just an impression. Can't think of anything to say. This is why I avoid mediocre brands, there's just nothing to say about them. Brand has no clear identity, so it's hard to evaluate. Isn't all of it dated? Just recycling old trends without anything new feels uninspired. Told you so. Help me, Luluka. Lilibet is trying to kill me. Lilibet, calm down. Yeah, let go, you thug designer. Here to watch Dotori's stream, right? However, content is only available to donors. Really easy to become her donor. Watch an ad. Oh, okay, here's the part where you actually play it. Oh, my equipment's capped out. One sec. Just gotta do 5 runs and you can continue. Yeah, let's see how well I can do.
I'm going to eat his fill today.
I was hoping there'd be at least some combat in this. And I'm getting it.
You've been all your life. This will stay sweet.
Consume.
Breathe no more. Cut to the brim. Sweet sincerity. My did try, but...
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
I smell living creatures.
Attack.
Let's see how high I can get in this difficulty, honestly. Because them, I could almost one-shot the heavier ones.
Want to know about my family? Give it to me! Paralyze me with your love!
I'll protect you. No destiny can stop me!
Having very heavy single target damage makes this really doable.
True love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Should we get started? Take
Honestly.
All right. Found you. Don't let them escape.
Yep, ADS with her first skill now guaranteeing a dual attack. Really strong. Like, Raz's second skill, you have to use energy every turn to get that same effect. Now, granted, he also has a chance for a defense down. So it's not the exact same effect.
Papa's going to eat his stuff today. Feel it. Papa loves me.
If I must fight, son of light, burn!
I desire your flesh.
Want to know about my family? I believe in you, Papa.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Prove your worth. Don't let them escape.
Yeah. In one turn clear, even this high up. I think I can do... Hang on, let's look at the actual thing for hell difficulty. Yep, limited entry 3. I think I can do this, honestly. If I'm one-turning hard, I feel like hell should be possible.
Fanny, all your love. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started?
That's enough damage that I'm comfortable doing this,
Burn
yeah.
away the evil.
Found you. Attack.
Like, I could do hell difficulty in Fenny's thing, too.
My turn.
But that was partially because I had Fenny on me.
It's found today.
Which,
True love.
Alright, let's do this.
which meant I just had one buff to hell Fenny.
I desire your flesh. Don't let them escape.
Alright, I can't quite one turn on hell, but it's definitely completable.
Paralyze me with your love. I'll help you. That must have been painful. Show you true love. This was pain. I'll wrap you up.
Case in point. So yeah, hyper carry Fenny. Fenny. I keep calling her Fenny, but it's Fenny. First donation banner stage on hell difficulty. Okay, so that's what at least some of it was. And... any attack percentages? This crit chance. No percent attack, but there's a flat attack boost. That'll work.
Yes, Fanny, all your love. Feel it. Papa loves me.
protect you. No destiny can stop me!
I smell living this once.
Okay. I will do my best. I'm going to eat his food today. I'll show you true love.
If I must fight, take this!
I desire your attack.
Give Benny all your love.
This one's gonna hurt.
I love you. Stay with me. I'm so sorry. I'll keep going. Let me know about my family.
Victory! And I'll probably do... thanks so much for your donation. Exclusive content is unlocked and all yours to watch. As negative comments flood our sponsored stream chat, a rattled Tori loses her composure and begins making regretful comments. Oh, god damn it. Act 9, Shocking Revelation. Came bearing good news. Ah! This event, she's literally just a Twitch streamer? Essentially. In today's stream, I have some news to share with you all. I'm not retiring, and I'm not going to jail either. What kind of person do you all think I am? You all know the legendary designer Straze from Diasare, right? Apparently it's Straze. Given the honor of writing a promotional magazine for Blooming Lily, a brand by designer Lilibet, trained under the amazing Straze himself. Yay! This is a random no-name brand? You say it was kinda meh. Participate in the funding through the link you'll get my magazine I wrote, plus a chocolate. Oh, so it's sponsored, huh? Yeah. In a way, giving back for all the chocolates you've donated so far with actual chocolates. So what do you think? Oh, the chat is... it's kinda like sponsorship, but I generally just wanted to give back to you all. How much are they paying you? This is really disappointing. Yeah, that's a Twitch chat for you. Actually, that's the internet for you. Oh, you took a sponsorship? Because you needed money? You're the worst person in the world. Oh, please hear me out. This is my only option. I know you think I make good money from streaming, and yeah, it's kinda true, but if it goes to supporting models and buying clothes for brand reviews. I've been working part-time just to get by, and I messed up this huge order. I meant to order just 300 chocolates, but I ended up with 3,000. The owner finds out I'll be fired, and I won't be able to pay rent, we'll end up homeless. I had to turn to loan sharks to cover the difference, but I couldn't pay them back. The loan sharks kidnapped me and tortured me. When I got away and tried selling the leftover chocolates, I came here because of the drama. Trending on forums. Dang, look at the viewers here, so crowded now. Police were treating me like some kind of terrorist. Nearly got hauled in for questioning, but lucked out. Was totally lost, not knowing what to do. And the Blooming Lily designer figured out who I was and found me. She made the offer I just told you about. Trying to say no, stick to my principles. She grabbed me by the collar. Then I turned her down and be stuck in this miserable life forever. I'm doomed. I didn't plan on saying this much. How do I recover from this? What kind of life have you been living? Dodo, are you alright there? 100,000 viewers? How? When? How did this happen? Top model Luluka. Why haven't you been streaming lately? Yeah, everyone's been waiting for it. I have nothing to talk about. If your account suddenly shot up after that stream and they keep asking for more drama. There's nothing entertaining about my life. I'm just working my part-time job every day. Well, that's true. Just wanted to chat about brands when I started streaming. Shouldn't have gotten carried away back then. Look how much attention you brought to our brand. Got a whopping 150 articles written about us. This rate, we'll be up there with the famous brands. Honestly, during that stream, I thought you would be really angry a little bit. Is your only goal to get famous by any means? There's no need to worry about such minor details, don't you think? So, Tori in this alternate world knows these characters from Rekos. But is there a Tori on the Rekos we don't know? Or I suppose, I guess it's not impossible. She might just not. Although, isn't she also this world's Armin's cousin? Even though Armin is a cat person, though maybe that's a costume in this world. Think about it. I did grab you by the collar and threaten you, so it's not exactly a lie. And you seem to not realize this, but every bit of attention matters to us. Still, looks like the chocolates will sell quickly. That's good, Tori. Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Luluka. Once my debt is paid off, I'll treat you to something, or maybe not. Admit you don't want to treat us to anything. Ah! New post been uploaded to the online community forum. New, the true identity of Streamer Dotery. Did y'all know Streamer Dotery was actually that Tori all along? Oh god. Oh, there is more stuff coming. Not yet, but there will be more story stuff. I'll cover that probably as it comes out. Yep. But for now...
Welcome.
The devil. Oh, it's her glaring at the guy about to buy the expired sandwich because she wanted it. Think twice before reaching for a convenience store item the girl has been staring at, or you might unleash her inner devil.
Like any recommendations?
The return recovers health, increase the effect of all healing received by allies by 10%. See, that's... And the 10% and the amount are both increasable. So I wonder if, actually, that could be a good one for Fenny. Because increasing how much she heals sounds like it could be useful, for characters who heal themselves, especially. And,
I'll see you later.
I can't say from here whether or not it stacks with itself. Yeah, only have these. I did that before stream, just because to have it done with. Yes, we're at 7S. Pine Wind Village entrance. Basically, budget Shimadra staff. Seems alright, probably good in PvE. Let me just really quickly find out. Shimadra staff. Effect resist of all allies 20%. Effect of all healing received 20%. Okay, does not stack with other artifacts of the same name. Only the strongest healing effect is ever applied. At max 40%. Yeah. Although, actually, it is partially, but there is one big difference between 15 Devil and Shimadra. Shimadra is only equipable by Soul Weavers, whereas 15 Devil is all class. So it does have a niche over Shimadra's. Now, do you have a Soul Weaver in every team? Of course you do. You're a person trying to win this game. So, obviously, that's not too big a deal. Be out with Mercedes so I can have double fires. I think they'll shut down E7 once their new gacha comes out. Oh, hey, Sleipnir. I don't think so. I mean, E7's got all sorts of stuff still coming into it. I mean, this game makes money, especially with their crossover stuff. I'm sure they get lots of money during that. They didn't shut it down the last time they released a new gacha game. Exactly. And it's like, did Hoyo shut down Genshin when they released Honkai? Of course not. If anything, Genshin funds Honkai. They didn't shut down old stuff when they released Triple Z. Like, that's... I think just owning multiple gacha games so you can have a larger portion of the market or appeal to different parts of the market, depending on the game. Loves their Honkai Impact 3rd? Yeah, they never tossed that out even after... Like, that game still goes. I don't know if it still has story updates, and I'll admit, I've not played Impact 3rd. I probably should, because I love Honkai and its writing, and... I mean, I love Star Rail and its writing, so I have to assume I should read or watch... I should at least watch the thing that predates the story to some degree.
Heard you requested my presence, Your Majesty. I did. Just wanted to know how things are coming along with the monsters.
They shut down GGZ. Only in the West, though. The community was tiny in the West, while it has a niche in China. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, Epic 7 does decent, even in America.
I did. I just wanted to know how things are coming along with the monsters. Going smoothly. More than half of the monsters lurking around the border have been eliminated. Relieved to hear that. Was at a loss when I heard there'd been an increase of unrecognized monsters on the border between Lafundo and Policia. Machines we received from Policia after our negotiations have been quite useful, all thanks to your outstanding insight. Resource Policia referred to as Anarchy. Is it being delivered to them in a timely manner?
Yes, we're absorbing energy from monsters. I don't know why you said it like that, sir. It's not a new concept. Storing in machines and delivering them to Policia.
Good, this should both improve security around the border as well as maintain positive relations with Policia.
Well, obviously Policia is playing you somehow, because the person Policia is a bitch. If she's still alive by this point, I don't know. Maybe she's aged out already. But I believe her creation who looks like her is probably as much of a bitch as she is.
You're the good work. It's helping to maintain national security after all.
Yes, Your Majesty. However, I have to admit I'm a little worried about the astronomical amount of energy being stored.
What is there to worry about? Didn't they say it barely covers their city's upkeep?
For Honkai Impact storytelling over their other games. More character focused, while HSR and Genshin are more focused on the environment and exploring new places. I don't know. HSR Genshin is very environment focused. And exploring new places, I'll give you that, because they're both, ultimately, you are exploring in those games. And I guess Impact 3rd isn't really as much on that. Like I said, I know very little about it, and I should change that at some point, but... The gameplay is, and that's actually part of what led me away from Genshin, was... I played Genshin for some time, and then I dropped it, I think, right before Inazuma came out. For a few reasons. One is that it was... The character writing in Genshin genuinely just gets worse the longer the game goes on. At least at the time it was doing that. Like, it was getting worse and worse and worse, and I was getting less and less interested in the characters. And in a gacha game, if I'm getting less and less interested in the characters, the reason you play a gacha is for the characters, because you're gachaing for them. And if no one's coming out who I care about, why am I still playing? You got exhausted playing through Inazuma? I didn't pick up the game even after Inazuma came out, and then I think... The Fontaine, I think, was the next one, and then Sumeru? And I guess the next one would be the ice place is where they'll go next, because that's the last one. But despite dropping it, I'm very thankful to Genshin. For one, it got me into Hoyo's games. And for two, Genshin unquestionably gives Hoyo all the money to make their actually good stuff. Didn't want to repeat unlocking through the regions, grabbing all the regional specialties, level characters up again. Yeah, the grind starts getting annoying in Genshin real fast too, because you have to physically go places to gather the materials. And, oh god, just remembered having to collect all those, what were they, fragments? And you could consume one of the fragments to make a compass or something. They were such a pain in the ass to find all of them.
What is there to worry about? Barely covers the city's upkeep.
Oop, whoop. Accidentally clicked out of the window, sorry.
There's something I need to tell you regarding that, Your Majesty. What is it? About the energy. Checked how much had been absorbed recently. It doesn't exactly match the number Politia shared with us. What do you mean it doesn't match? Looks like it absorbs more than they led us to believe. I was actually writing up a report about it. We're delivering the full amount as we promised, but I don't think this is something we should take lightly. So they lied to me. I'm afraid so, Your Majesty. You should exercise caution and keep an eye on their movements. We don't know what they might be planning with the remaining energy. Yes, I suppose you're right. No matter how advanced the technology is, it's hard to develop a nation if they don't have the right environment, manpower, and resources to back it up. Also, if they don't, implement rules. And I don't know if you're familiar with this concept. There's this thing called rules, where if someone breaks the rules, you punish them to prevent other people from breaking the rules too. Politia didn't practice that initially, and then they blamed their people. Actually, no, they blamed all humankind and the concept of free will for it, because they're stupid. Another reason why you prefer Honkai, no special materials or ascensions, you just get the character and level them up. Star Rail has materials and ascensions, but it's not difficult to get the stuff. Like, the game will literally teleport you to the area where you can fight the enemies to get the stuff. Now, here's the thing, like, the hardest grind is getting all your skills up. But even if you don't have all your skills capped out, your character will still be strong enough for the majority of it. I'm sure as difficult... Actually, no. The real challenge is building a team for especially difficult fights. Like, these last two bosses I've faced have required a whole new approach from what I'm used to, and I hate building new teams, but it actually wasn't that hard either time. Politia is relatively new. They've made quite a lot of progress recently. Perhaps it has something to do with this energy extraction. Sir, I can see you, like, putting air quotes around when you're thinking the word energy. You know what the word energy means. It's not a new word, sir. They can use this energy to maintain their city. Maybe they can use it for other purposes as well. We should keep this matter to ourselves for the time being. I beg your pardon? We shouldn't just ignore this. Not saying that. You said we should approach this matter with caution. Took a long time to make the people feel safe again. It'd be far too risky to jump into something without the proper precautions. Let's take this one step at a time. I suggest we come up with some countermeasures in secret.
Based on my analysis of the environment, their attitude towards us, and a variety of other factors, I've determined that the likelihood of Lefundos betraying us is approximately 87.5%.
Are you factoring in the fact that you lied to them and therefore it might not be considered a betrayal? Or is that what the other 12.5% is?
The other 12.5% is that technically we already betrayed them, so it can't count. That's pretty high. Safe to say that they are going to sabotage our plan. Looks like we'll have to prepare for the worst. I guess. Better come up with the best countermeasure we can find. What might that be?
I'm angry that you're one of the characters I own. You showed up randomly and I don't like you as a person.
What do you think? I would first try bringing the High Wizard of Lefundos to our side. You referring to Ada, the strongest wizard of all time? Yes, I heard she just disappeared from the Wizard's Spire one day. Think I heard something like that too. This may be our chance. Perhaps we can find this missing wizard before anyone else and convince her to join us. She's also likely to be familiar with the magic that the Wizards of the Spire are using on those machines to extract energy from the monsters at the border.
Run-on fucking sentence. Like, clean it up, for God's sake. That is way too long of a sentence for, like, the magic of the wizards of the spire of the. If you gotta put in, like, 4 of those, cut something out. God's sake.
That's the case, we may not need to ask for Lufundos's help anymore. Maybe you're right. Okay, let's give it a try, Bellion. Probably no point in me mulling this over, because I'll just end up coming to the same conclusion as you like I always do. Alright, then we should start by uncovering this High Wizard's whereabouts.
Was going to eat his fill today. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
Should we get started? Son of light! Burn!
Command me. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'll help you. It's going to be okay. Yes, Sammy. All your love. Coming. Hold me. Till I can
Now we eating them up.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
Let me help you.
true love. What do you know about my family?
And go for gold. Because I don't like the biggest factor, the size of the cast for you.
let's do
Genshin and
this.
Aegis are constantly releasing new characters, so it's hard to spend a ton of time on one character. Honkai's cast is pretty small and consistent, so they can focus on really developing them as the story progresses. Now, okay, Star Rail, at least, has a consistent group that's always part of the cast. You got the Trailblazer, March, Dawn Hung. Himiko's kind of been off to the side even from the beginning, but Welt shows up plenty. I feel like Himiko hasn't made landfall yet still.
Here I go. I will release my power.
That might change soon. But they
Obey
have
me.
characters, they have at least
Obey me.
3 characters who are always some part of the story. And that's a bit better than Genshin, where it's 1.5 because of Paimon.
Turn. Yes, Sammy. All your love.
And also, they have characters recur all the time. Whereas, to my knowledge in Genshin, outside of events... But actually, outside of, like, the antagonists, I feel like most characters were very homebound in Genshin, at least up to where I played. Maybe that changed later.
With your love.
If I must fight, take this!
What do you know about my family? I'll wrap you up.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as a bonus. But at the same time, for a gacha game, it lives and dies by having lots of characters.
Fight together.
You need to constantly be releasing stuff so that people keep playing the game and keep buying the game. And you need lots of them. And not every character needs to be super important. But you want each character to have at least something to them. Welt and Himiko haven't had a ton of screen time lately. Welt's gotten to do stuff recently. Like, he got a decent moment in the pre-event. Like, this latest patch, he's done very little. Himiko has done very, very little. Especially tragic for Welt because Welt is such a badass. Aegis our only players haven't had a chance to experience that yet. No, he's gotten to do some, like... He actually, like, threatened essentially a demigod, and they took the threat very seriously. So Welt still gets to be cool. Welt got to do some stuff on Penacony. And also on the Lafu. He was present during both of those, doing things. Less on Penacony, but he was still there, it felt like. I feel like Himiko needs some time, though. Maybe they'll have her drop down soon.
Port says this is the right place, No, she stepped down from her position as living as a recluse, but she used to be the strongest wizard.
This is where she lives? Is it gonna turn out you're the reason she picks the rock back up? You suck.
Something doesn't seem right, but at the same time, I doubt this data is wrong. Bellion and I checked it over several times. Thought the most powerful wizard of all time would live at a giant mansion standing all on its own in the middle of a secluded area.
If they were an egomaniacal fuckhead, maybe.
The village is way smaller than I thought, and her house is just in a small forest behind the village. This house is so shabby, even the slightest breeze could sweep it right away. Since I'm here,
Himiko isn't really gonna do much more, so you think Hoyo wants her to just rest after all that happened in Honkai Impact? The problem with that is, it's not the same Himiko. Like, while that is the same Welt from Impact, that's not the same Himiko. This is a different person. In the same way, that's not the same Bronya, that's not the same, Well, Silver Wolf also isn't Bronya, even though they look alike. I think she's also not supposed to be Bronya, and it's not the same Sela, like, all that. It's not the same person. Now, if you want to say they're gonna keep her a relatively minor role because Himiko was a very major character in Impact, maybe. I'd believe that.
wouldn't hurt to take a look. Should check the data one more time to make sure I have everything. Be so much easier to check it on a screen, but the villagers might find me suspicious if I use technology they've never seen before. So I brought a paper map and a drawing of her face. Somewhere. Where'd I put them? Ah, right here. Let's see. This map also says I'm in the right place. Long hair and looks a bit gloomy, so I guess she probably looks like that person walking toward me. Wait, is that her? That's the High Wizard? She looks like an ordinary girl.
Fuck did you think she would look like?
Got a piece of bread in her basket? She looks nothing like I imagined.
Did you imagine her to have a beard? Or something? What was your image? Smack. Thunk.
Ah.
Hey, witch. I told you not to show your face around here again. What bad luck. Where'd you even get that bread? You do to the lady at the bakery. Kind of spelled you use this time, huh, you penniless witch?
Didn't do anything, I just got some leftovers.
Liar, everyone knows you're a shadow elf who only spreads misfortune to everyone around you. Even your grandpa died because of you. Witch like you doesn't deserve any bread. Oh, this is the only food I have to eat today. Misfortune will rub off on the baker if you eat that bread. What is with these racist-ass kids? Yeah, stomp on it so you can't even lay a single one of your dirty little fingers on it. So you get out of here. Why do you have to live in our village anyway? Just because I agree with you that this is unreasonable doesn't mean I agree with you about anything else. They're kids? No. Kids can be awful? Yes. I'm asking who told them to be this racist. Because I'm gonna tell you that's not something kids will just do on their own. That some adult had to tell them shadow elves are bad. And yeah, we saw other people are racist against shadow elves too. I'm trying to figure out what the hell everyone's problem is.
What are you doing?
Who are you? You friends with that witch?
Not exactly, but please stop what you're doing. You shouldn't throw stones or curse at people.
You're not a friend, then what are you doing here? Go away or we'll throw stones at you too. Alright, time to kill the children. Actually, burn down this whole village. Burn down the thing. Policia, you set the fire. Don't mind all this oil. Don't mind that a lot of it's getting on you. Go ahead, light the match. I promise everyone who deserves to die will. Ada, come with me. We're leaving. Now, you're a bad person spreading bad luck just like her. That's why you're defending her.
Okay, you should just stay away from me. I don't want to see you get hurt. How could I turn my back on such violence against an innocent person? I can't do that. Should apologize to her right now. Or I'll tell the town elders. I'm going to tell them you attacked me, an ordinary traveler, for no reason.
When did we attack you? You literally just threatened to throw rocks at her, so I think she actually has a reason to be telling the elders. Himiko's a fan favorite. Everyone loves her, and she was pretty important in Honkai Impact. Set up one major event that has yet to happen involving HSR Himiko at the end of the Alien Space manga. You just made that up. You're a liar. You threatened to throw rocks at her. I think that kinda counts. Now, you didn't literally do it yet, but I'd say a threat is enough.
Didn't you call me a bad person and threaten to throw stones at me just a few seconds ago? I bet the town elders won't let this slide. You'll be in trouble for giving the village a bad reputation. You don't want the elders to scold you and call you spoiled brats, do you?
Just go. The way she's dressed, there's obviously something weird about her. I don't like her.
You alright? Looks like they hit you pretty hard with those stones. I'm okay. Thank you for helping me, you really didn't have to. Wait, your hand is bleeding a lot.
Like, 2 years is yet to happen, that's the only reason Welt is even here? I mean, this latest world probably isn't gonna be... Well, actually, this world is related to several Aeons, we'll see.
Nothing, really fine, you should go. Sorry about all the trouble I caused, you'll be alright as long as you stay away from me. Really wasn't much trouble. I only stepped in because I wanted to help you out. But... So let me help you treat that wound of yours, please.
Look, bad people can do a right thing once in a while. Two light heroes. And a warrior. Do I even have any warriors? I do have a warrior. I don't even use Tieria anymore. I'm not gonna bother, frankly. Hero inventory, dang it! Buy a little more space.
The inside is better than the outside, but the furniture still looks pretty old. Where do you keep your medicine? On that shelf. I found them. Come over here so I can apply this to your hand. My name is Politis, by the way. Traveled here from Politia. You are? Starting to think you're in charge of the country because you share its name? Ha ha ha, let's stop talking about me. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Because I already know everything about you. No. What? I can't hear you. You should leave now. Why? Only have bad luck if you stick around me. That's not how the universe works. That's what happened to everyone else who stayed by my side. As you can see, there's no one left. Haha. Is that so? Can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me today, but I want you to leave as soon as you finish treating my wound. I don't want my misfortune to rub off on you. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with what you just said. What? Though I don't know anything about the people you just mentioned, I don't think they left because you gave them bad luck. Whatever happened in their lives was determined by their own choices. You mean their choice to care about me? I feel like you really want this to be your fault because you don't feel in control of your own life, do you? No. And leave after seeing how badly they treated you back there. Don't let them get you. You didn't do anything wrong. People just like to step on others to feel better about themselves. Really? Humans are evil by nature. No. No. Evil is a completely outside concept that you're trying to apply to humans. And humans are not evil by nature. There are humans who are going to do bad things, but that doesn't mean that every human, by their very existence, is automatically prone to evil and hate and just violence. That's not how it works. Their own imperfections make them feel inferior and insecure, so they prey on anyone who seems weak. Again, you're just stupid. You're just teaching racism in the opposite direction. That's not the solution here. Just so they can fill the hole in their heart created by their own inferiority. I've seen a lot of that where I'm from, too. The people who were by my side before were all very kind. They may have been kind, but deep down, it's human nature to be evil. No. No, you're still not understanding anything. Those who appear to be kind are trained to carry themselves that way to hide their true colors. No, that's stupid. The world isn't filled with only bad people. You're still clinging to that belief even after seeing those kids. You really want to take the side of the people who have made your life miserable. Again, you're working on a complete binary here. If one human is evil, you have decided that that means all humans automatically are that intrinsically. And by the way, what the fuck are you if not human? I know you're from another world, but you look human, you act human, maybe you're not human, but I guess you're a celestial. They said you were
one, but like, I'm not sure how that works. Even so, it's a really stupid thing. Not talking about them, my grandpa took me in when I was little, and he was a really nice person. He always told me I shouldn't push people away and close myself off just because of a few rotten apples. He said that would make me a real loner, so it's not right to blindly hate all humans. Close yourself off. A loner. Come to think of it, I had someone who took care of me, too. Really? You understand what I'm talking about. For every bad person in the world, there's also someone with a good heart. Otis, are you alright? Oh yes, I'm sorry for worrying you, Laura. Don't worry, I understand. I'm sure we're all feeling the same thing. Are we having a flashback within a flashback? I think Politis should be the one who survives. Huh? Me? I mean, she's flexible and excels at many things, even compared to us, and we're supposed to be a bunch of geniuses. One thing I am worried about, though, is her meek personality. She can also be so very persistent and stubborn at times. A little too much. I wouldn't have given up so easily to be the survivor, and I would have been able to leave my name, at least. Laura, what are you? Coward. Spent all this time hiding so you could save yourself while we were dying out here. Now you say you're relieved? Don't move? Don't you have any shame? You happy now? Really think you can finish this mission yourself? You'll never succeed. A hypocritical coward like you could never. I mean, I can't comment on this person. They don't even have an appearance. In the end, she revealed her true nature too. She blamed me for something she couldn't get. Is it immaturity? Sadly, Ada is as clueless as I was. I think Ada's older than you. Though, again, I also don't know how old you are at this point. She doesn't realize that the seeds of evil lie deep within every human's heart. No, you found a human who, maybe, assuming it doesn't turn out, maybe she said those things to get you to do something and act a certain way, because you weren't going to otherwise. Could sprout at any moment. No. Again, people aren't just going to randomly, without warning, turn into an evil monster of some kind. That's a really stupid idea. I don't know who told you that. Leading them to twist a dagger into someone else's back.
I was going to eat his fill today. I love you. Stay with me forever.
Should we get started? Purifying flame.
Let's see.
Burn away the evil.
I will release my power. Blaze!
Ow. Owie. Ouch.
I will do my best. Here I go!
Want to know about my physical thing? Hold me till I can breathe no more.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Let me help you.
You're spending all your life. I believe in
Consume.
you.
Command me. Obey me. Obey me.
I'll show you true love.
Skill 3.
Paralyze me with your love.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight.
I will release my power.
Aha! I was going to eat his food today. I'll wrap you up tight.
I'll keep going.
Want to know about my family?
There we go.
Till I can breathe.
Snake swallow a turtle.
Get started?
I think snakes that try to do that end up dying.
Mercedes, preparation complete.
Like, have you ever seen the aftermath of the snake that ate a live crocodile while it was sleeping? The crocodile wore up and now there's no snake. Well, I mean, there's still snake. It's a little over there and over there and over there and over there.
No destiny can stop me.
Video's
Really gross, actually, but I couldn't stop watching.
I'll wrap you up tight.
Command me. Call. Unveil your eye of terror.
10. I'll help you. It's going to be okay.
Ow.
Want to know about my family? I believe in you, Papa.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
Here I go.
Of course, a tiny village has a tiny inn. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I have somewhere to rest for a while. I'm so beat. I didn't even realize how much time has passed. It's already dark outside. I didn't expect to spend so much time talking to Ada, but it did help me get a better understanding of who she is and what's on her mind. On the one hand, she's filled with hope that there are more good people than bad in the world. On the other hand, she's doing everything she can to resist those who want to take advantage of her power. The fact that she has these contradicting thoughts proves that she's well aware of the ill intentions people approach her with. I was so focused on listening to her that I didn't get to tell her my side of the story. I think it worked out for the best. Probably better that she doesn't know who I am. I should watch what I say while I'm here.
Stray Light Main Street. 2 dark heroes and a knight. I could do a dark hero. I could do 2, actually. Tell you what, we're gonna... and bring in the roast beef.
Ada, are you home? You came again, Politis. Well, you're the only person I know in this village. Sorry if I kept you awake for too long last night. You must be really tired. No, I was actually up all night because of how guilty I felt for keeping you here so long yesterday. Oh, you are difficult to interact with. Who wouldn't enjoy spending time with someone as pretty and intelligent as you? You relaxed and brightened up a lot compared to the day we first met. I was worried about how I would manage to break the ice between us. I'm glad to see you feel comfortable around me. Just not really used to talking to strangers. I was terrified to start a conversation with you since I didn't know who you were. Really sorry if I offended you. You didn't. We're friends now, so we're going on a picnic to celebrate our new friendship. Picnic? We can buy some snacks and go out for a walk, and when we find a good spot, we can sit down and eat. There are probably so many people at the market right now. Never actually been on a picnic before, so don't worry, you have me by your side. Alright. Good, why don't you go and get ready? I'll be waiting. I'll be right back, sorry. You really don't need to keep apologizing. A little worried at first since I can't hypnotize her like I would in Politia. Two-faced fucker. I think we actually became pretty close. She is the High Wizard and a very pessimistic person deep down, but she's still a human. No, she's not. She's an elf. Were you paying attention? Or are you using human in the friggin' Zamas way to mean all mortals? Seems like everything is going along just fine. I hope it stays this way, just like we planned.
Insignificant. If I must fight, Son of Light, burn!
Found you. Don't let them escape.
Ow.
Is it my turn? Must have been
This combination actually works really well,
Here.
because her targeting him means he gets more focus faster.
Prove
Focus
your
carry
worth.
characters
Attack.
are really good.
Here I go.
I will do my best.
All that's left is ruin.
Hello? Ah, you're back.
Yes, hello.
What are you looking for today? A sandwich, a baguette, perhaps a waffle? We also have fresh squeezed juice.
I'm looking for something simple for a picnic. A couple of drinks would be nice too.
See, how about one of the pecan pies I baked this morning? They're bite-sized, so they're very easy to eat too.
What do you think, Ada? Do you like pecan pie?
I like everything.
I don't see any food called everything here.
Pecan pie sounds good.
Anything else you want to eat, we're going to need lots of food. People tend to eat more when they're outside. Always eat the same things, like baguettes. What do you recommend? What are your best sellers? You two going out on a picnic? Yes, is there a problem?
No, I'm just surprised. In any case, how about this cream-filled bread that I just took out of the oven? It's soft and delicious.
At least the baker's nice. I hope they don't walk away and she's like,
Filthy shadow elf.
hey, filthy Dunmer. It's like, what? That's not even the right game. Jesus, she's using other game slurs.
Take this baguette and a few cookies as well, please. Oh, I'd like to order 2 cups of juice, too.
I think we're buying too much food. Don't worry about me, just buy whatever you'd like. I'm buying them because I want to share them with you, Ada. Please stop saying no.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to all this.
Stop apologizing, okay?
I'll be your opponent. Descending blade! Alright, let's do this. Take this!
I desire your flesh. This one.
Here I go.
I'll help you. Here I go.
Insignificant. Come to me.
All right.
Should we get started? Yeah!
Yeah, this combo works pretty well. Maybe I think I've been underestimating new ADS. I actually got a, for her exclusive equipment, I got a decent one. It's 12%. I know that's not as high as it can be, but it's on the upper end. I think it caps at 14, so I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I don't feel the need to roll for more.
Burn away the evil.
I smell living creatures. Guide me to the depths of your mind. Found you. Don't let them escape.
I'll keep going. It's hard,
This, I guess.
but I won't give up.
All
Ow.
that's left is ruin. If I must fight, I hope you're ready. Here I go.
There's so much cleave coming out.
It's going to be okay.
Prove your attack.
I really underestimated how effective that combination would be.
Oh, this place is so nice. I used to come here with my grandpa when I was little. Close to my house, but not many people know about it. Sometimes I come by when I'm feeling down. It's brighter and prettier than you'd expect, right? Yeah, I thought it would be dark in here because it's surrounded by a dense forest, but the sunlight streams in through the trees. Actually, I was thinking of showing this place to you for a while, and today felt like the perfect opportunity, so... You were? This place is very special to me. The only place in the world where I can really center myself. That's why I wanted to bring you here. Feel so much more relaxed lately thanks to you. I'm glad to hear that. When we left my house, I started to worry. Embarrassing to admit, but as you're aware, there's no one in the village who cares about someone like me. The thought of getting cursed at and shunned really scared me. Because you're here beside me, I was able to work up the courage to come outside. Really? Yes, it's interesting how these few days we spent together have been so uneventful, in a good way. I think that's why it feels a bit surreal. Maybe you're the lucky charm I've been waiting so long to find. Feel like you're watching over me. I know I didn't show it, but I really appreciated how considerate you were of me in the bakery. That was really nothing. Controlling someone's behavior by putting restrictions on them. It really is nothing. But just to let you know, not trying to put pressure on you. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Ada, there's something I want to ask you. Sure, what is it? Why do you live in this village when you feel this uncomfortable here? I know this place is like home to you, but it's pretty common for people to move away from their hometown over the course of their life. Besides, staying in one place your whole life isn't necessarily a good thing either. Take a look at your surroundings, for instance. Aren't you sick and tired of constantly being harassed by the other villagers? If you stay here, you may never be able to get away from them. They'll just keep on doing what they're doing. You're right, Politis. You said you feel relaxed and calm when you're with me, right? Huh? Yes? Why don't you leave this place behind and come with me? With you? I guarantee no one will give you a hard time in Politia. I'll make sure of it. Unlike here, you'll get to go out, live life, eat whatever you want. To be completely honest, I would love to if it were possible. If it were possible? It's not something that's possible for me. I'm really sorry for turning down such a heartfelt offer. Why not? Don't you want to stay with me? It's not that. I'm not trying to say no to you specifically, Politis. But feels like I'm walking away from my past if I leave this place. What do you mean, walking away from your past? I did something unforgivable to my grandpa. I know you made this offer for my sake. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm terribly sorry, I really am.
Yeah, there's our roast beef MVP. It feels like forever since I've seen this screen, even though I know it hasn't. Charred ground, 2 fires, and a thief. Huh? I could go with the classic setup I was using for a while. No, come on.
How did it go, Politis? It's not as easy as I thought. To be honest, she was in such a vulnerable state that I underestimated the situation. Well, she's still the High Wizard. It certainly wouldn't be easy. It's not really about her being the High Wizard. Rather, it comes from her human side. Seems like she has some sort of unresolved issue related to her past. Her human side. I thought she wasn't human. You know what I mean. Unresolved issues from her past. These are truly petty matters. I guess. The lingering emotions and obsessions of a meek human cannot be easily shaken off by mere persuasion.
It is still so weird they chose to translate this as human instead of mortal, with how they mean this.
We don't have a lot of time on our hands. Persuasion is not likely to be a successful tactic. The best approach to this situation would be hypnotizing her. Hypnotizing her. Everything will be solved the moment Ada arrives in Politia. No matter what it takes, make sure you get her here, so... Are you implying we should kidnap her or something? That's right. Can you think of any other better, faster method? Not to mention, this is the most effective plan. However, if you believe it's impossible to bring her to Politia, you could also simply wipe her existence from this world. Can't really say I'm on board with this plan. What do you mean? I don't want to resort to such coercive methods yet, especially eliminating her. You're well aware of how helpful it would be to have her and her power on our side. We can't have her, then no one can. I understand why you're so reluctant to simply end her life, but why are you so against using coercive measures? Just want her to realize her own value, that she doesn't have to keep bowing her head to these impudent humans. She needs to know she's more than capable of breaking free from the chains those stupid humans have put on her, and achieving whatever she wants with her own power. I really want her to see that the only person she can truly rely on is herself. Try to convince her one more time. If you give me some more time, I think I can do it. You treat this human a little differently. Because she's very important not only to Lafundos, but to us. I don't want to mess this up over some stupid mistake. Some stupid mistake. At the very least, I think it's too soon to proceed with your suggestion. So please be patient. I'll be in touch as soon as I make some progress.
Click. Alright, she's not completely down the hole yet.
I suppose I have no choice. There's so many things on my mind. I'm so exhausted I should get some rest. I'll visit Ada again tomorrow. What's all that noise outside? In the house. Though, the Shadow Elf. House, the Shadow Elf? They talking about Ada? Need to find out what's going on. Is everything alright? I heard some noise coming from outside.
Sorry about that, miss. I think people were a little unsettled because of something that happened outside.
Oh, really? What happened?
Apparently there was a fire.
A fire? Where? Is it serious?
I wouldn't say it's serious, just an old house was burned down, so there's nothing you need to worry about.
Just an old house?
Fire itself wasn't that big. It happened far away from the village. The thing of it, may not be such terrible news either.
What are you? No.
Miss, are you leaving? Maybe she wants to go see it for herself or something.
They burn her fucking house down?
Ada? Fire's still blazing. House is completely burned out of shape. Why all of a sudden? How come no one's here to put out the fire? Ada, what in the world happened? I don't know. Went out to meet someone. When I came back, my house was... Now it makes sense. This is the reason the people in the inn didn't seem worried. They intentionally downplayed the situation, claimed this is better for everyone.
Alright, burn down the city, kill everyone here, all of them, except the baker. The baker can live, everyone else dead. Now, Politis, you need to understand. Vengeance is what should be your MO. Kill those who wrong you, not find everyone in the world and control their brain. I feel like you should really... You came to the absolute wrong conclusion. I feel like you should be the Punisher, but you're Dr. Doom instead. But actually, Dr. Doom isn't totally like that either. You should be the Punisher, but instead you're Madara, and I'm not sure why.
These horrible people. You should get out of here. There's nothing you can do right now, and the smoke from the fire is bad for your health. But my house! It's too late. Let's go before the fire can spread any further.
Insignificant. Should we get started? No destiny can stop me!
I will release my power beyond the abyss to the ends of futility.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Is it my turn?
Ow.
I'll be your opponent. Chaos!
This should be fine. Yeah.
I'll protect you.
Command me. Obey me. Obey me.
All that's left is ruin. Alright, let's do this.
Now look, I know racists are a real thing, but it's like, they haven't even established in this world some source for Shadow Elf hatred. I feel like there needs to be at least the bare minimum to establish that kind of thing.
Witness my power. If I must
So
fight,
instead it just feels like it comes completely out of nowhere.
I will release my power. Ha! Is it my turn?
I mean,
protect
they don't
you.
have to do that, but I've noticed there's weird holes in the world building in this game. They'll just not ever really address if they don't feel like it.
Can you hear the approaching ruin? Should we get started? Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Command me. Blaze. I'll keep going. Transformation time!
No one can stop us. I'll be your opponent. All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
And
Obey
finish
me.
them off.
Do we really have to stay here? It's getting dark. If we stay here any longer, you're going to catch a cold. I don't care. At least there's nobody here. Ada, are you sure about staying in this village after everything you went through? Your house is burned down. There's nothing that's keeping you here. Villagers are doing despicable things to you, and it's only going to get worse as time passes. You know this better than anyone. Yes, I know. I know that someone as unfortunate as me doesn't deserve a place to stay. That's not what I even fucking said. But I shouldn't leave. I can't. My grandpa is here. Forest right here is where my grandpa is buried. All the memories I have of him are in this village. How could I leave it all behind? I don't want to do wrong by my grandpa any more than I already have. He's already passed. He's not here anymore. No matter how important someone was to you, once they leave, they only exist in your memories. You're really going to throw your life away for something unattainable. Those are the consequences of abandoning Grandpa, and I'm willing to accept my punishment. It's not punishment, just self-inflicted pain to avoid reality. You're just not able to let go of your past. Don't dwell on something that's already over. Trust me, it's all meaningless in the end. Absurd expectations and obsession always come hand in hand with fear that makes you close your eyes to everything around you. That fear only drives you to make progressively worse and worse decisions. That sounds like something... You are being weirdly introspective about your own shit, and also not noticing it. Misfortune you're so scared of all the time is created by fear itself. Please, look at this situation with your head, not with your heart, to choose what's best for you. Don't you see, because of that meaningless guilt of yours, you're always making awful choices that drag you down even further. Right. Everything you said about me is absolutely correct, Politis. But I can't help it. I'm so weak and stupid, I'm not like you. Memories I have with Grandpa aren't just an obsession, they're the only hope I have, the only source of strength. They're the only thing keeping me going. So I can't just walk away from them. I know all too well that I'm only going to end up getting hurt and disappointed. The hope that things will get better someday is literally the only thing that keeps me going. Ada. Pains me to see you. Remind me so much of myself in the past. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I keep turning you down. Sorry for causing you nothing but pain. You really can't stand me, you can leave. Yes, I failed to convince her to come with me after all. Never realized there were people who considered things like that their source of hope. I was like her once. I endured and worked together with others while holding on to the little hope I could scrape up. The only thing I was left with was devastating and irreversible unhappiness after realizing I was only chasing rainbows. No, you just refused to actually enforce any kind of law in your place, so crime was rampant, and then you went insane and assumed that was the base nature of humanity. Any hope I had for humans came back in the bitter form of betrayal. Even if it didn't appear that way at first, it always turned out that way sooner or later. I didn't want any of those obstacles to get in my way. I had an important mission to accomplish. Memories I have with Yeah, I just saw this. You don't have to fucking... What are you, an anime? Don't flash back to something I literally just saw a second ago. Laura's pen, Emil's notebook. Everything is covered in blood. I'm sorry, everyone. Promised I'd write your names in the history books. I don't think I'm strong enough to carry all of you on top of my own baggage. No. Maybe I'm just using this mission of mine as an excuse. The truth is, I just didn't want to get hurt because I'm a coward. Unfortunate Gray Ruins. I have a Soul Weaver and 2 Light Heroes. The Soul Weaver is easy, but 2 Lights is... not happening. I'm gonna level with you. Fire is finally out. The house and the forest, they're both completely gone. They burned down the entire forest just to fuck with you? They're just actually stupid then. Their own food comes from that forest. How are they gonna hunt then? Where are they gonna get meat? They're stupid. Can't believe how fast it burned to the ground. Is Politis really right? Have I been clinging to nothing but false hope and obsession all these years? What should I do now, Grandpa? I don't even know what's right anymore. What can I do to stop this vicious cycle of misfortune? Grandpa?
Good, you're alone. I was this close to getting you two. Who are you? Why are you doing this to me? Who I am isn't really important. Wow! Hey, look at that! The robot you created came to an actually incorrect conclusion because she was literally second-guessing her entire worldview and letting your words sink in. She was literally probably going to be putty in your hand if you actually took her. Matters, I'm here to take you. I was under the impression the wizards were no good with close combat. I should have known that wouldn't be the case for the High Wizard. Know who I am? So what you're after, my power? Isn't it obvious? Now if you're all caught up, why'd you save us both some trouble and come along quietly?
He's going to eat his fill today. Give it to me.
Forgot to check what his skills were before doing this.
If I must fight,
Non-single target, high density explosive cube, increase radius of all allies only once per turn. Ally except for the caster is revived, recovers their health to 100%.
I smell living creatures. Don't let them escape.
granting enhancements.
I'll help you. It's going to be okay. I'll show you true love.
Tell you what, let's kill the ads.
I'll wrap you up tight.
I'll protect you.
Want to know about my family? Hold me till I can breathe no more.
I desire your flesh. This one.
Okay.
Distributing buffs. I can finally take you down.
And I will do my best. That must have been painful. If it ain't all year long.
Yeah, it's a turn of immortality.
Stay with me.
No, wait, that was a skill nullifier.
Let's do this. Take this!
True love. I'll wrap you up tight.
Found you. Don't let them escape.
That skill nullifier won't stop the actually hard hit.
If I must fight, I hope you're ready.
Okay. I'm going to eat his fill today. I believe in you, Papa. What do you know about my
And he goes zoom,
Feel it?
taking consecutive turns.
I'll keep going.
I smell living creatures. Attack.
Should we get started? Take this! Granting additional enhancements.
True love. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
And consecutive Fenny turns to kill. Don't tell me you're already tired. Guess High Wizard is nothing but a title after all. Looks like you're holding back. You don't owe me any favors, why don't you just let loose, show me what you got. She's probably gonna break you if she actually goes all out, dude. You don't wanna fuck with those red stones. Looking forward to seeing just what incredible feats the High Wizard of Lafundos is capable of for myself. Please stop, I have no intentions of leaving this village. This may come as a surprise to you, but I don't really care about your intentions. Here to complete the mission that was assigned to me. Whether you like it or not, I'm taking you to Politia. I would pack up and come along nicely since you have no other place to stay, but I've clearly underestimated the intensity of your obsession. I'm officially impressed. What? Politia? No other place to stay? It was you who burned down my house. Why'd you do that to me? You're in the same city as Politis, but you... Oh, you know Politis? How would you not fucking know that? Oops. But Politis has nothing to do with me. Please leave her out of this. You can do whatever you want to me, but just don't hurt her. What in the world are you talking about? Don't hurt Politis? So far above me, I couldn't lay a finger on her even if I wanted to.
So far above you?
Well, you knew Politis is the leader of Politia. And you're going to... Are you fucking stupid? I thought she was here to solidify ties between our two nations with someone on equal footing as her. Apparently not. No one told you what she was doing here? With an unexpected turn of events, Politis must have really put on a show to approach her target. Ada! Oh no, look at you. What happened? Who's he? I don't think he's one of us. What's going on? Just my luck.
Everyone, how did you...
Urgh. Machine is damaged. It almost could have... I honestly think you could walk out of here unscathed after everything you did to High Wizard Ada. Ha. I was told interferences would make this a difficult mission, but this is becoming less difficult and more impossible. What can I do to increase my chances of survival? Should I stand my ground to the end? Should I go back and report my failure? Guess I should go with... neither. Stop right there! Like he disappeared into thin air. Never seen anyone move so quickly. Hi, Wizard. It's time for you to tell us what's going on. Because what we've witnessed so far doesn't really add up. We were attacked by a random guy in front of your burned down house. On top of that, I've heard how awfully these ignorant villagers have been treating you without knowing who you really are. You hide your true power and let them treat you that way. What do you get out of it other than being despised and getting your house burned down?
Not that I hide my true power and let them treat me badly.
Well, you do let them treat you badly.
They despise me and mistreat me because I have no power.
No, because they're racist. It's very different.
The only thing I'm capable of is spreading misfortune to those around me. So of course, no one wants to come near me unless they need something from me. It's been so long since I interacted with others, I was completely blinded by the warmth that came with it. How stupid of me to forget that I'm nobody without the power of the stone. Not one person in the world who sees me for who I am, not as the girl who possesses the stone's power.
You finally realized.
Tewig.
Now you understand that it's solely my power that gives you a presence and attracts others' attention. People like you and follow you only because you're stronger than them. As long as you deny my power, you are nobody. Now, it's time for you to make a decision. Will you return to your most glorious moments? Or will you stay weak and pathetic, as you are right now?
Ada! Yes?
What'd your name like 5 times? Must have been deep in thought.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
I was asking if you still wanted to stay here after all this. Why don't you return to the Spire with us? We're gonna need a definite answer right away. Decline again, we won't have any other choice.
I'll go with you.
Better than her going to Politia, where she'd be mind-controlled upon entering the city, which... Actually, would that work is the question. Would Tewig overwrite the mind control somehow? Did not mean to shrink my screen, I apologize. 2 fire, 1 mage. Alright, then... Put dear old Meru back in.
Looks like I'm going back empty-handed, just like Bellion predicted.
Beep beep.
Politis. Bellion, I think I'm ready to go now. How did it go with Ada?
Don't act like you don't fucking know.
I'm sorry, you were right. It wasn't as easy as it seemed. You're choosing to return now?
Huh?
I'm saying, Ada has returned to the Spire in Lefundos. You're going to come back without doing anything? What are you talking about? You didn't know. Seems the news hasn't reached the small villages yet. Ada, Was reinstated as the High Wizard of the Spire when? Almost 3 minutes ago. So 1 day ago. I had no idea.
Well, yeah, she thinks you betrayed her, which you did.
Told you we should have taken her to Politia whether she wanted it or not. I don't want to force her to do anything, even now. Then what else can we do? Of course, I'd hate to do anything that goes against your wishes, but we don't have much time.
You already did!
Ellie and I... Don't forget our mission, Politis. She's only an instrument to help us reach our goal, nothing more, nothing less. If you would listen to my advice, this matter would have been already taken care of. Then I wouldn't have had to send an automatic doll over there myself either. Send an automatic doll? I'll fill you in on the details when you return. Since our plan has already failed, you have no reason to stay there any longer. What does she mean? She sent an automatic doll? Sounds like she did something to try to kidnap Ada. Something doesn't feel right. I need to go back and check things out one more time.
Okay, see, I thought it was stupid that the villagers would burn down their own forest to take care... And I feel like there would need to be some kind of inciting incident
Alright, let's do this. Son
for them
of
to
light.
take such drastic measures against someone they were, like, yeah, hateful towards, but still.
I will release my power. Call. Unveil your eye of terror.
Is it my turn? To be okay. Yes, Penny. Oh, yeah. I'll wrap you up too.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
Let me help you.
I'll show you true love. I believe in you, Papa.
Call.
Are you kidding? Those
Mercedes,
4 misses in a
preparation
row.
complete. Obey me. Obey me. I will do my best.
12.5%. Statistics, just look at statistics, it's bound to happen at some point. I'm sure I've gotten 4 hits in a row before on shit like that. 12% is not a statistical anomaly.
protect
It's unlikely, but
I hope
really
you're ready.
not that much more unlikely than other options. Like, a bit of a cognitive issue people have with statistics is, you look at what the odds were for a certain thing happening, you don't realize that literally every possible outcome has the same odds if it's RNG. So it's the same chance as if... Now, the odds of one specific thing happening are very low. But something was going to happen, and it had the same odds of happening no matter what.
Hold me till I can breathe no more.
It's like, yes, there is a 0.001% chance that that this will happen X times in a row. There's an equal chance it'll go in a specific order that's also what you really wanted, or what is more expected to happen.
You true love. I'm coming. I believe in you, Papa.
Should we get started? Take this!
Wanted to keep your... Yeah, you died anyway, it's fine.
Papa's going to eat his food today. I love you. Stay with me.
If I must fight, purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Be gone, evil!
You know about my family. I'll wrap you up tight.
I will release my power. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
Ah.
I will do my best. That must have been painful. I'll show you true love.
And consume.
Till I can breathe.
Do you think
no
snakes regularly eat spiders? I have to imagine spiders are too fast for that.
Only the house's support beams are left. The entire forest is gone too. She was so attached to this house, but she just left even without saying goodbye to me. No, she was nothing but a tool for our plan. There's no reason for us to exchange farewells. In any case, I should look for any evidence left behind before it gets too dark.
Russell.
This is part of a machine. It looks very familiar. It's from Politia, I'm sure of it. Bellion, did you really do this? Bellion? I've been waiting for you, Politis. Did you really do it? Did I do what? I can't really answer you if you ask me like that. Liar, you know exactly what I'm asking you. Yes, I did. Is that a problem? How could you? I only did it for you. This method has the highest chance of successfully enabling you to achieve what you want, Politis. But you weren't listening to me, so the original 99% chance of success plummeted. I intervened at the last moment in an attempt to salvage things, but it was already too late.
We actually visibly see that, we see for sure that that's not what happened, which means you're actually wrong. Even in the game's own plot, you're wrong.
That's why the current situation is such a mess, right? That's not the point. I explicitly objected to your plan, but you went behind my back and did it anyway. I determined you were not in the right state of mind to make a reasonable decision.
Never make an AI that's capable of overriding you.
What? The emotions that humans experience sometimes influence them to make impulsive and irrational decisions. To me, your judgment appeared to have been impaired by the intense emotions of the human Ada. I had no choice but to intervene and make a judgment call of my own. You see, even at this very moment, you're still unable to recognize what's important. You're the one who made nothing but wrong choices. Now we're facing the worst case scenario because you made a rash decision. Politis, I made this very clear from the beginning. The odds of success only decrease when you do not work in a timely manner.
Okay, you made an AI that's both delusional and refuses to listen to its creator. You're an idiot.
Regretting what has already come to pass is a fruitless endeavor. We should hurry up and move quickly to the next step.
To be fair, this is probably the most accurate portrayal of AI I've ever seen.
Cool your head, Politis. Think about the person you were when you created me. Human emotions only get in the way of making important decisions. Please don't forget what we're trying to achieve. I hope that next time you will make wiser and more reasonable decisions.
Nah. Sorry, hypocrisy really fucking irks me. She thought she was so much better than everyone, but everything she does makes things automatically worse. 2 fires in a night. Yeah, I still got that.
I don't remember quite how much time has passed since then. Just like Bellion predicted, Lefundos decided the moment had come and launched an attack against Politia. However, we needed time and money to manufacture automatic dolls specialized in battle. To make matters worse, we couldn't afford to use as much energy as we would have liked from what we had collected. It became very clear that Politia was not prepared for a long-term battle. We are considerably overpowered right now.
We are being overpowered. Just have someone proofread your translations.
I realize that too. Not going to be able to hold against them much longer. We have to come up with a way to turn the tides here. What is there to think about when we know exactly what the key to winning is? Do you have something in mind? It's simple. We can airdrop all remaining energy onto the wizard's spire.
What the fuck would that even accomplish?
Risky? Can you think of any other way more likely to defeat Lefundos? They're going to use Ada's power to push back even harder. However, if we could destroy Lefundos' key areas before that by dropping energy on them, the chance of them surrendering in extreme terror is 99%. This is the best way to end this conflict in the shortest amount of time. So why don't you tell me what seems to be the problem with this effective plan?
Why the spire specifically?
Too extreme. It may not look it, but the damage will be catastrophic later. Catastrophic damage. Exactly what damage are you talking about? The target of this attack is Lefundos, thus no damage will be done to Politia.
Yeah... Politis, I have to reiterate, you're solely to blame for this. You made a robot with no regard for human life, and then put it in charge of an entire country, essentially. I don't know what your fucking plan was.
If we continue with our plan, Politia will be the only thing that remains in this world. You know this better than anyone, Politis. That has been our goal from the beginning. I'm not talking about the damages they're going to suffer. As the scale of the war increases, there may not be much left for us to enjoy when we stand victorious. In that sense, we should do our best to minimize the war's impact. Attacking the Spire should be a last resort.
What's the situation on the battlefield? Things are going relatively well. Thanks to your foresight, we're fully prepared well in advance without them knowing. I have yet to make any moves that I haven't predicted. I'm relieved. No matter how much they may have grown in a short period of time, it seems it wasn't enough for them to scrape together a strong military force. Comes to war, you need versatile strategies and troops capable of handling any situation, no matter how unexpected. There are two major forces, energy and machines that are only capable of following instructions are simply not enough to enable them to hold their ground against us. Because the energy they've been collecting all this time is also their weapon, they can't afford to waste it. They'll tear themselves out as we corner them. We don't know what they might do when cornered. And the uncertainty that surrounds desperation is what's so most dangerous. By the way, Lafundos wasn't gonna betray you if you told them the truth. You still gave them a very useful thing, you just lied to them about how much you were getting out of it. They still needed that really useful thing. They thought you were using that to try to probably destroy the world. If you'd just been honest about it, I don't know, maybe they would have taken longer because they were like, well, they told us that's what they were doing. You would have had more time to repair. So as you can see, your underhanded tactics held you back again. Of which, our preparations to defend the Spire are going well. Of course, Your Majesty. Now that we have the High Wizard back at the Spire, it's only a matter of time. That's great news. Though I have no idea why she left in the first place or suddenly decided to return. Indeed, she is an enigma. They burned her house down. Jesus Christ. Okay, I see why she came back. Don't know why she left, but okay, sure. Politia is not going to go down easy either. Should go and let the High Wizard know of her responsibilities. Yes, Your Majesty.
Old Cornerstone Road.
You're sending all your love. Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
All right, let's do this. No destiny can stop me.
Ah, didn't work.
Mercedes, preparation complete. Blaze.
I'll keep going. Here I go.
That's right, keep eroding, assholes.
Today.
Here I go.
I believe in you, Papa.
I'll protect you. This won't be an easy fight.
True love. I'll wrap you up tight.
And eat 'em.
Command me.
Marabushka.
Is it my turn?
Why didn't that trigger the double? She still had the attack buff, I thought.
Let me help you.
Oh, did they steal her buff? Ah, I hate that shit. Buff removal in PvE mode is so fucking
Should
annoying.
we get started?
It's like, in every gacha game that does it, and so many do it, it'd be like, alright, you are now in a state where you cannot buff yourself or have... and we can remove your buffs, which means if you set up some kind of way to survive this attack, we can remove it whenever we feel like it, so you can't actually strategize.
Till I can breathe.
I will release my power.
Like, it's not as big a deal in this game, because this game actually cares about its PvP a lot, and that's probably what they're catering to on that balance front. But then I'll play other games where it's like, there isn't even a PvP function, but there's still enemies that, as part of their one-shot kill attack, can remove all of your buffs, which means there's literally nothing you can do to survive it.
You know about my family.
If I must fight.
I'm going to eat his milk today. Give it to me. Paralyze me
All right, let's do this. Take this!
You're shiny all your life. Yes, I believe in you.
And consume. Yeah, I got a bunch of good ones in a row that time, so yeah. I understand. Look forward to hearing good news. Bigger conflict is on the horizon. I was hoping this day wouldn't come. It's going to happen to Politia, and is Politis going to meet her fate along with it if they're defeated? Since she's its leader, she'll probably be the first person to be eliminated. But I don't want anything bad to happen to her. You ignorant human. Have you already forgotten what she put you through? She tricked you and used you. On top of that, she betrayed you. That's the only reason she even approached you in the first place. I know all too well. Then do not turn away from the truth. Remember it. You cannot fully absorb and wield my power as long as your heart is filled with frivolous notions of compassion. Feel your misery, resentment, and outrage. Fall deeper and deeper into your despair. These feelings are only going to make you even stronger. This is the safest place I can think of. Although I'm not sure I can fully trust her. I just need her to listen to me. What if she's still mad at me? Who's the... Huh? Holidas? What are you doing here? Chloe, I see you're doing well. That's not something I ever expected to hear from you. Yes, you do care about my well-being. What can I do for you? I need you to do me a favor. You do? A favor? Alright, come on in. Dying to know what the favor is, so I'll play hostess to you just this once. Thank you. Okay. So is that why you came here to see me? Yes, I'd really appreciate if you could help me out with this. You don't have to do it right away, but there's no one else who can do this. As the first automatic doll, you have the most extensive knowledge about Politia. Alright, I'll do it for the happy city of Politia. Are you sure? Yeah, why? Do you think I'm lying? No, I'm just surprised you accepted my offer so quickly. Thought you were still mad at me. Well, yes, I still am. Maybe an automatic doll, but it was designed to have emotions. That's only because you were so attached to me, you added unnecessary functions. You still remember what I said back then? You seem different from before. Nothing about you's changed, so I figured I should hear you out. I do? How should I put it? Like the walls you put up have come down a bit. The walls? You're really cold to me back then. You scolded me and cut me out of the city's administrative system. Hated that side of you so much, but now, you look vulnerable for some reason. I feel bad for you. I don't know. I don't really feel like I've changed. No, you have. Those ironclad walls are coming down now. That's why you came all the way down here to ask me for a favor in person. Am I wrong? I guess you decided to dig a hole for yourself instead. You and that doll that looks like you were doing really well. What was her name? Bellion? I'm not sure. You're not sure? It's just, everything has gone downhill since I told her I opposed her plan. Huh? You're saying things would have been fine if you hadn't fought with Bellion? I guess so. So far, everything is going as she predicted. If you do whatever Bellion tells you to do, we get to live in a city where everyone's happy? Not actually. At least the situation will be much better than it is right now, although we still have a long way to go to create a truly happy city. I mean, we still have to mind control them into being happy, which means everything here is fake and not worth any of the paper it's printed on. But I refuse to accept reality on that part still. I think Politia is unhappy because of you, Politis. You're the owner of the city, but you don't look happy at all. Only a happy owner can make a happy city. It has nothing to do with my own happiness. Sure, the city will become a happy place. Hey, Techno. Current situation is not optimal, but later things will be. This is a new event? I already did the new event. It was, well, I did the first part they released of it. I'll probably do one part of it every stream. Until I catch up on it entirely. But no, this part here is story stuff. The event is literally a streamer. And she borders on VTuber because she's got, like, an alias and she wears a mask while streaming.
Later. That's your go-to answer for everything. When exactly is this later going to be? Always a reason not to do something, but happiness will never come if you don't do anything.
No, that's not true. City will become a happy place for sure. We're just getting ready for that moment.
How can you be happy later when you're not happy right now?
Now she's a drama tuber. To be fair, she doesn't seem to want to continue that part. And it wasn't really drama, it was her explaining a bunch of horrific coincidences that happened to her. That really shouldn't count as drama.
You even know how to make yourself happy? See, how can you make a happy place when you don't even know what it means to be happy? I know how to make myself happy. For instance, I'm happy right now. I'm berating you. That's how I know I'll continue to be happy. All I have to do is keep on doing what I do now. You're stupid. Yay! You don't know how to be happy. That's why you do whatever Bellion tells you to do. You happy with that, Politis? No, right? That's why you don't look happy at all. I don't believe the unhappy leader of Politia can make her city a happy place. Also, you keep mind-controlling people. I feel like we're not bringing enough attention to how fucked up that is and how there's really no excuse for it.
I'm sorry, but no matter how much they try to make her... until she flips the unmind-controlled switch, I'm really never gonna be on her side for any of this. 2 fire. Have a ranger in the party. I haven't leveled a ranger, though I probably should level Bologna, because she's good.
You found a safe and effective method yet? No, not yet. I thought so. We'd better gather our energy and drop it onto the wizard's spire before it's too late. I still don't agree with this plan. I know this situation is dire, but I don't want to make a rash decision and regret it for the rest of my life. Been through countless trials and errors. Naturally, I become familiar with expectation and disappointment. I notice that I tend to experience failure more often when I spend too much time thinking about it. But I determine that thinking too much is not a good thing. It's a waste of time. That's when I decide to make you, Bellion. Coming up with rational and effective solutions without wasting any time, that's your role. But I'm still surrounded by regret and disappointment, and realize how much regret I could feel by letting someone else lead my path. Leads to more regret than failing due to my own misjudgment does. Is that so? I learned from Ada and Chloe that I can't find success without any regrets. So I decided to spend more time coming up with solutions on my own. No matter how hard or inefficient it is, I'm going to forge my own path. The path that I think is right. I believe that's the best way to minimize my inevitable regrets. And all the people who you're currently still mind-controlling, are they forging their own paths? How do you propose we proceed? Still against the plan of dropping energy, but for a different reason now. Not because it's inefficient, but because it's not right. So I'll absolutely not go with that plan. If efficiency were the only factor in my decision-making process, I would go with your suggestion despite knowing that it's not right. I would tell myself it was the best decision in the long run to make myself feel better. I've decided I won't do that anymore. Learned that I will never reach my goals if I keep putting things off for later. You've already changed. What? The Politis who created me would never say something so weak and sentimental. You're not the Politis I know anymore. The great woman who created Politia and myself is already dead.
Created Politia and great woman don't go in the same sentence.
Person standing in front of me is nothing but a fragile human on the verge of betraying us all due to remorse and the fear of war. What are you? You're only going to get in the way of our goals over something as trifling as emotions. You don't deserve to rule Politia.
Again, how was your first directive when you made this machine not, cannot disobey me?
Anyone who stands in the way of Politia's everlasting prosperity must be eliminated.
Yeah, I still don't feel bad for her, because she brought this upon herself and is also still, at this moment, still, looking at my watch, still mind-controlling that entire city. They're all still mind-controlled. She didn't stop doing it. She's still a hypocrite, and I still don't care if she dies. In fact, I'll still be happy.
Heard you were looking for me, Your Majesty?
Yes, it's been a while, High Wizard.
Apologize for leaving and returning so abruptly.
Forget about that. The more important matters that require your attention. I believe the defense preparations are coming along well.
Why did you summon me?
We're told about the energy that we extracted from the monsters in the Borderlands, correct?
Yes, you mean the power source?
All of the energy we extracted back then is presently in Politia. They've collected it under the pretext of maintaining their city, now using it to arm themselves for war. I heard they also used magic when extracting that power.
I also heard that magic made the extraction process more efficient.
If so, there must also be a way to take that power back using magic, right?
Ooh, that's smart. Just deprive them of the energy. No, that's cool. I'm on board with this plan.
Pardon?
I don't know anything about magic, but surely you must know a trick or two.
Well, if I know theoretically this is going to stop their city from running, and that in theory might be a bad thing, but like at the same time, they got it under false pretenses, a lot of it.
Relations between Lafundos and police.
This is like really no different from an embargo. And you're at war. I don't know why she seems so hell-bent against this. Maybe she'll explain. Maybe there's more to this than I know.
Safe to say the exchange of technology will be cut off as well. You need to defeat them and take that technology from them along with the energy.
My first time hearing about this, I'm not really...
I see. Focus on our defense.
No, if it was literally just...
Now deprive them of the energy. We have reason to believe they're going to use it as an entire fucking nuke.
Which they are. We know they are. I mean, maybe he doesn't know that, but still, depriving them of that energy that you also gave to them. I really don't see this as like an inhumane, unacceptable plan. I'm not sure what it is going on about.
In case, I want you to come up with something.
Alright.
True love. I love you. Stay with me.
Should we get started? Purifying flame.
Unless I'm missing something about this, it's like... Yes, the people will be deprived of basic necessities, but that's already a thing in a war. Like, that happens normally.
Preparation complete.
This is not this is like not out of the question in terms of war. Like, yeah, nuking a place just completely off the map, that's too far in most situations.
He's going to eat his fill today. I'll wrap you up tight.
But,
If I must fight,
essentially just sieging them,
Let me help you.
really
Know
not
about my family.
really not a big deal in the grand scheme of war morality.
Till I can breathe.
Command me. Obey me. Obey me.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
He's going to eat his fill today.
Consume.
Papa loves me.
I'll protect you. I hope you're ready.
I will release my power. Now.
Okay. True love.
Get his ass.
I believe in you, Papa. I will do my best. That must have been painful. Penny, all your love.
Eat. And double eat.
If I must fight.
Called. Mercedes. Preparation complete.
Now we go up against the boss, which is another green. God damn it!
Give it to me. Paralyze me with your love.
I got a good roll there, so
Son of
probably
light.
be okay.
Burn!
Want to know about my family?
Eh.
I believe in you, Papa.
Command me.
Either 2,000 or 12,000. No in between on the damage because of that type
To the
matchup.
ends of futility.
I'll keep going. Hurry!
Here I go.
was going to eat his food today. Hold me.
And eat.
Till I can breathe no more.
Nah.
Let's do this.
Nah, this'll finish him.
Here I go.
There we go.
Take back the energy using magic? That was possible, we'd have done it years ago. Right, it's a completely new area of research.
I figured as much.
It baffles me whenever he makes a ridiculous request like this.
Oh, is that it? That it's you just genuinely don't know if you fucking can? Alright, then sure.
Must think magic is capable of anything. Not the first time he's given us an order like this. Maybe Ada could do it. She's a wizard of unprecedented genius after all. I guess we have a sliver of hope.
You just say, no, I don't think even I'm honestly, I agree with your assessment. I don't think it's possible in the realm of magic to be like, oh, okay.
But if you don't think it's possible, it's probably just not.
I don't know anything about this.
She's just being humble again. And so you know she'll have everything done flawlessly.
Oh, well. Anyway, it's time for us to focus on preparing the defense spells. Yeah.
Really not like any high wizards I've ever heard of. Interesting. You think she looks a little weird? Is she? She's always been weird. Not what I meant. Ever since she came back, looks like something's troubling her. No, I haven't noticed. Have you ever noticed her talking to that rock she carries? Are you watching people in their private time? No, I mean, that's weird, dude. You should really just respect people's privacy. If she wants to talk to a weird rock, let her do whatever works. Okay, Jesus, I didn't know you'd have this strong an opinion. Maybe I talk to things to make me feel better about myself, okay? She's under a lot of pressure because of the war. Lives are all dependent on this mission. I guess it's understandable.
Faith Trail. Ooh. We've got this boss again. Esther is debuffed after being attacked, dispels 2 debuffs before granting a barrier. Except that for some reason, when I fought her like this before, she got the barrier even if she wasn't debuffed at any point. And a barrier after being attacked, 75% chance to decrease hit chance of a random enemy, increase combat readiness. Like, unless I am vastly misunderstanding something in that reading, this should only trigger if she's being debuffed by the attack. Or actually, no, if she has an attack after the debuff, which is a different thing. See if I can make this work. Thank you so much for your help, Inos. That was very close. You're welcome. I gotta say, I was surprised to see you struggle so much against Bellion. How did you find me here? With such perfect timing, too. I have my ways. I don't think there could be any methods I'm unaware of in Politia. That's true. Hold on to your hat. Working on digging up info on Bellion. Doing it for a while, actually. On Bellion? I couldn't stand what Bellion's cold and heartless guidance is turning Politia into. Of course, she could crush me in less than a second, so I teamed up with some people who agreed with me. You're surprised by how many there are. I see. So is the mind control not working anymore, or maybe it's just automatic dulls? I only told you not to be surprised, but that was a little too calm. That's because it was predictable given the situation. Figures, you're as insightful as ever, Politis. Perhaps confronting Bellion is something you didn't foresee either? I guess not. I can see what's coming next very clearly. Bellion is going to drop a colossal amount of energy on the Wizard's Spire. I doubt anyone will survive. What the fuck would you do that for? Matters most to Bellion is eliminating any city or country that gets in the way of Politia's continued existence. Especially after today's fallout with me. Probably ready to go put this energy plan of hers into action right away. Going behind her back to collect evidence of her wrongdoings isn't enough to stop her. And what can we do to stop her? Dropping that energy could happen in the blink of an eye. People in and around the Spire will vanish before they even know what hit them. Only one way to stop this. The energy dropping system has 1 day of suspension before launch to allow it to target more accurately and to avoid any accidental firing. Aha, so that makes today the only chance we have to evacuate everyone from Ground Zero.
That's right. This is our final window of opportunity to prevent the worst case scenario.
Take this, we'll bring you to Lafundos right away.
This looks like a flying machine from the storage in the core tower.
That's because it is.
Thank you so much again.
That's all for the mission. In order for the mission to succeed, you have to talk to the King of Lafundos. You think they'll let you see him?
It's not going to be easy, but I've just got to try whatever I can.
I see. Well, good luck. For the sake of our happy city, hope you succeed.
Saying you snuck in the castle just to see the king? You honestly expect me to believe this?
Yes? Telling you the truth, please let me talk to him.
Silence! For trespassing the castle, you'll be put on trial tomorrow.
Wait. Ada! I think there's some kind of misunderstanding here, but I can vouch for her. I'll send her away, so let me talk to her.
Yes, High Wizard.
How did you get here? Do you have any idea what will happen if they find out who you are? Ada, I need your help. I need to speak to Lafundos' leader right now.
Tell her she can do something about it, too.
Can't. Please go back. I don't want to see you get hurt. Please, I know there's something you can do. You're the High Wizard. I know we're at war, but he'll listen if you're there to back me up. Sorry, but I don't want to. Ada. I'm not going to stand down this time.
No, Politia, just tell Ada about it. Like, tell Ada what it is first. Maybe she'll be more, willing to listen to it. Okay, this attack inflicts no debuffs. There are no debuffs involved with this attack.
I'll protect you.
And she didn't gain a thing.
No destiny.
Okay, so why the fuck was that happening last time? I do not understand.
May your heart be filled with bitter cold. Prove your worth. This one.
Help you? Here I go.
You just love. I believe in you, puppy.
And consume.
Should we get started?
Please, forgive me.
Give Benny all your love.
Need help?
I'll wrap you up tight.
See, when her ability functions the way they say it does, I can totally do this fight really easily.
Is it my turn? Must have been painful.
If I must fight, this won't be an easy fight.
True love.
I don't know what the hell was happening. It was so weird before. Did they just copy it wrong for that fight? Did they program it wrong? I don't know what the hell that was about. And I'm not insane for thinking it was happening, because I have video proof of it happening.
Ada, please, just hear me out one last time. I'm truly sorry for deceiving you and leaving you like that, for trying to take advantage of you. Must be very disappointed in me. You have every reason to resent me. You have to hear me out so we can be prepared for the worst case scenario. I'm supposed to just take your word for it, based on what? Besides, you hate humans. Wouldn't you be happy if there were fewer humans in the world? I was too scared to face reality. I didn't want to be hurt and betrayed by greedy people anymore. Instead of holding on to hope like you, I just gave up on them. I blamed other people for my own regrets, but I'm not like that anymore. Please give me the chance to have hope one more time.
Just tell her what the situation is. Why are you not doing that?
They're going to launch a laser at the spire. Could be another lie. Lied to me back in the village, so I know she's capable of doing it again. Besides, she's the leader of our enemy. I shouldn't trust her. But memories I have with Grandpa aren't just an obsession. The only hope I have, the only source of strength. The only thing keeping me going, so I can't just walk away from them. I know all too well that I'm only going to end up getting hurt and disappointed. The hope that things will get better someday is literally the only thing that keeps me going. Ada. Pains me to see you. Remind me so much of myself in the past. She was sincere when she said that, then maybe. Alright, follow me. Thank you so much, Ada.
You're saying we should pull our army from the spire? Instead, build a line of defense to protect ourselves.
That's right.
You're serious? Do you even realize how ridiculous you sound? We've not even a shred of evidence to substantiate this.
I
I don't even have any way of knowing if you're the real Politis or that atomic doll that looks like her.
Sure you do. Stabs herself in the hand. Atomic dolls don't bleed.
Oh, shit. Okay, I guess that one works. Say I do pull out my troops from the Spire. I know your machines aren't waiting to invade and steal our valuable research on magic and power sources. Ada, you and your little friend are wasting my time.
Find out if I'm the real Politis by slitting my throat to see the color of my blood. Okay, that's a more extreme example than what I used. Want to end my life to verify that, I'll comply. Please don't brush off what I'm telling you right now. This is the only chance we have to avoid this attack. I know it's hard to believe, but we're running out of time. With all due respect, Your Majesty, why don't we do as she says for now?
What?
You're worried about the security of the Spire. A handful of wizards and I can create a magic barrier strong enough to protect it.
Pelicia's army is hiding nearby and waiting for the number of guards to decrease.
How the fuck would they be hiding, you dumb shit? It's an army!
Point taken.
I'll take care of it. Please trust me. Let me do this. I'll proceed with the magic research you requested before I left the Spire.
I mean the attack magic that you opposed because it required too much mana?
Yes. If, like you said, I'm truly the only one who can use that magic, I'll find a way to make it happen. Swear my loyalty to you and never leave the Spire again. If you're still worried, you can leave some troops as emergency backup. That should help put you at ease.
You insist this much? Fine. I still have my doubts about this woman. I will give you a chance.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Thank you for helping me out, Ada. Forever in your debt. I don't even know what I would have done if you hadn't been there. There's no need for that. I only did it because I wanted to put my faith in you one more time. Why would you? Even though you lied to me from the beginning and just left in the end. I still have hope that your heart was in the right place when you saved me from the villagers. Spent time with me and tried to make me feel comfortable. Realize how silly I must sound to you. I may seem like I just never learned my lesson even after everything I've been through. I guess someone as thick-headed as me never will.
Ooh, goblin treasure. Come here, you goblin-ass goblin. Give me your gold. Boot charm.
Wanna know about my Feel it. Papa loves me.
Alright, let's do this. Purifying flame. Burn away the evil.
Defense up.
I desire your this one.
Okay.
Ow.
Keep going. It's going to be okay.
You've been it all along. I believe in you, Papa.
I'll protect you.
Papa's going to eat his fill today. Hold me till I can breathe no more.
I smell living creatures.
Attack. I'll help you.
Go to sleep. He didn't go to sleep. Ow.
Should we get started?
Shadow Crossroad. So, my guess here is that whatever the fuck her name is, I've already forgotten, the robot in charge of Politis has changed the plan in such a way to make it so that Politis is now a liar retroactively. Or will look like a liar. Because that's just how this shit goes. Two dark heroes. I can try. Let me look at what I'm fighting here, though. Nothing special. I think we can do this.
That tall building over there is the Wizard's Spire. Oh, this is my first time seeing it for myself. Going to go deliver the order to retreat and check on the status of the magic circle. Wait here for a second. Okay.
Except for a handful of elites, most troops have been evacuated. Magic Circle spell is complete as well. Everything is set and ready to go. Great, then now we should... What was that? Scout automatic doll from Policia, it's here already. What should we do? We're going to take time to cast the magic barrier. Going to hold them off for a while. You should go and try to rush the process. Alright.
All that's left is ruin. If I must fight, Son of Light, burn!
I desire your flesh. This one.
Here I go.
I will do my best. That must have been painful.
Insignificant. Dark Blade. All right, let's do this.
Found you. Don't let them escape.
Is it my turn? Let me take
And heal.
pain away.
I'll be your opponent.
Jesus.
Everything's taken care of over here. Almost done as well, just a little bit more.
Ugh.
Hi, wizard. There's something enormous flying in from the east.
That's... No way, it's still too soon. Politis, don't tell me that's the energy you were talking about. Energy was scheduled to be dropped tomorrow. No one, not even Bellion, can disable the device that prevents it from accidentally firing. What in the world is happening? It's impossible unless the system was activated yesterday.
Oh.
I only did it for you. This method had the highest chance of success, enabling you to achieve what you want, Politis. You weren't listening to me.
She went against orders, which, again, you made her. The first thing you need to do when you make a robot and give it unlimited power. Limit the power. Make it so it's not allowed to disobey you. Program it in. Dumbass.
She activated the system yesterday, the same day she told me about her plan? And it's not she didn't agree with me. She's always going to ignore whatever decision I made. Politis, don't go near there, it's too dangerous. I have to stop that right now. That object will explode the second it hits the spire. But, Politis! No, I can't let her go on her own. Please hold the fort here for me, everyone. The spell is already complete, so just follow through.
Yes, ma'am.
All that's left is ruin. I'll protect you. I hope you're ready. Here I go.
Prove your worth. Attack.
I'll help you. Here I go.
Jesus.
Insignificant. If I must fight. Yeah!
I smell living creatures. This one.
Here I go.
I'll keep going. That must have been painful.
I'll be your opponent.
Get 'em, roast beef. We actually have 3 different characters here who are empowered by some aspect of the Archdemon, and that's really funny now that I think about it.
Expected she would send automatic dolls here ahead of time. The sheer number of them, they're swarming in like ants. We can't get overwhelmed this soon. Let us snap out of it, you need to stay focused. Ada. Oh my. Those are all automatic dolls? Where in the world have they been hiding?
Searching for targets. Detecting targets. Target locked on, initiating attack.
All that's left is ruin. I will destroy everything. Slowly.
Could you speed up a little on the destruction?
All right, let's do this. No destiny can stop me.
Found you.
Doing that.
Attack.
I'll help you. It's going to be okay.
Ow. There we go. He was not getting counterattacks off.
Insignificant. Should we get started? Take this! Here I go.
I desire your flesh. Prove your existence. With your blood and anguish. Prove your worth. Don't let them escape.
I will do my best.
Go to sleep.
Haha, you did. Idiot, don't listen to me, die.
Boom, kaboom.
Need a move. Politis? Politis. Ida, don't come near me. You're bleeding too much. I'm alright, go now, hurry. You're not alright. Face is pale as a ghost. How could I just leave you like this? I'm not going alone. Come on, Politis. Please let me be true to my convictions. Convictions? During the time I spent with you, I was able to figure out what I really needed to do. What I truly wanted to protect. You're the one who made me realize that. Please help me prove that I was right. But you can't do that all by yourself. Especially with that injury, you can't. Exactly why you have to leave this place to me and go. Time is running out. Politis, no, I don't want to lose someone again. I told you fear drives people to make the worst decisions. You said that you knew you'd end up getting hurt and disappointed, but the hope that things would get better someday helps you keep going. You said fear itself doesn't have the power to make you choose anything, but it makes you lose hope. I can see that now because you opened my eyes. This is what I learned after all this time. I want to stay true to it until my last moment. Ada, you're the only one I can trust with this. Sorry I can't protect you. Done so much for me, and I still can't do anything to repay you. I'm the one who's in your debt. Just stop worrying about me and hurry. Okay. I'm going to go, so you hang in there, okay? We have to meet again. Do everything in my power to make your wish come true and save you too. Then we can talk about all the people you mind-controlled. We're still not discussing that part for some reason. I'm sorry. I don't want to make a promise that I know I can't keep. I don't think I can hold out much longer. I'm truly sorry for all the pain I've caused you even now. I can't get tired yet. Still have so much to do. What is my mana running low already? I don't have much time left. Gotta make Politis' wish come true.
You're so weak. What are you waiting for? Are you still afraid? Can you really afford to be conscientious right now? The clock is ticking. Are you going to find your conviction only after everything is done? When it's meaningless? Do you want to let what's precious to you slip through your fingers again?
No, I don't want that.
Then make a decision. Accept my power. It's the only way to achieve everything you wish for.
She's right. Can't afford to weigh my options in a situation like this.
What do you mean, she? This is the first time you're using a gendered pronoun for that thing. I've been giving it a Mark Hamill voice.
Don't want to get caught in unhappiness over something like this. Stupid things like I did in the past. I don't want to cry because I lost everything. I'm sick and tired of feeling regret. To find a way this time at all costs. I'm going to pay the price, whatever it takes. Please give me the strength to protect what's dear to me. Finally, you made a decision. Good. I'll lend you as much of my power as you need. Now go and spread your wings. Do as you please as blood stains not only your hands, but your entire being. And in doing so, I shall become even mightier.
Jesus. The hell was that? Huh? See a massive beam of light right over there. Right where? What? It's coming this way. Suddenly my eyes are burning. Jesus. No!
What's going on? The energy just disappeared into thin air. Couldn't have happened if it directly hit the spire. It didn't disappear, it was absorbed. I can still detect it, but I have no idea where it is. If one of our technologies was used, its location would be delivered to us right away. But there is no trace of any technology being used. And what absorbed the energy? How did they manage this? This was not part of my calculations. Those humans in Lafundos, I shouldn't have underestimated them. My calculations were based on the premise that the energy attack would be successful. You dumbass! You made your calculations based on something you couldn't calculate the success rate of accurately. And you made the assumption it would succeed. If the attack were to fail, chances of winning would be cut down by half, which then would result in a number of variables. Lafundos must have discovered those variables and found a way to deal with this. But what was it? What did they use? I need to find out what happened, otherwise we truly will face the worst-case scenario. First of all, I need to assess the situation. As things stand, if I push forward with the plan, the chances of success are 3.7%. Seems I have no choice.
Yes, Bellion?
I have an urgent request. Please contact Lafundos. I have a message for them. I couldn't save her. I gave my all. I fought with everything I had. My friends, all those people, my hometown, everything is gone. Now I have nothing left.
There's a giant explosion in northern Lafundos' Wizard Spire. Countless lives were lost during the war, and the land around the Wizard Spire became cursed. With both countries severely damaged by the war, Politia approached Lafundos with a request for renegotiation. In order to prevent any further conflicts caused by doubts and mistrust, each country implemented strong regulations. They had a clause that neither country would be allowed to release energy or mana that had been stored without prior agreement. They also developed surveillance devices using magic and machines to keep each other in check. Furthermore, they agreed to keep their main forces, the Wizards of the Spire and automatic dolls, within their own borders unless agreed upon in advance. These new terms seemed to bring peace and security to each nation for a time. Negotiations are temporary at best. Once a traitor, always a traitor. We don't know what those devious people in Politia are up to. No, you don't know what the devious people in charge of Politia are up to. Don't... Fucking... Language matters sometimes. Better be prepared for every possible scenario. Yes, Your Majesty. Yoshi, you told everyone to watch their mouths, right? We made very clear in the guards in the dungeon. So far, no one else seems to have noticed. As for Ada, she remained silent. I don't even begin to understand her behavior. I've even offered her unprecedented wealth. Been locked up down there with no food or water as you ordered. Not a word has come out of her yet. Never seen anyone so unyielding. Truly don't get what she wants. Comes and goes as she pleases. I thought I had her tied down this time. Oh, does she break her vow of loyalty, but she also intends to keep her mouth shut about the magic? How dare she? That's right. What do the other wizards say? What would them to study the magic that steals energy? Sure, they must have discovered a thing or two by now. Most of the wizards that were with Ada back then are dead. Questioned a few of the ones who made it out alive. They all said they don't know anything about magic that can absorb energy. Sorry, Your Majesty. She did it all on her own. All the more reason to keep pressuring her. With all due respect, I think you should stop, Your Majesty. What did you just say? I've tried every possible way to get her to talk, but she won't budge. How about that? Too much time has passed already. Delayed too many tasks and petitions that require your immediate action. We cannot get by using a proxy anymore. You're saying I should give up on my goals of conquering the world when I'm this close? Sir, it was never a statement that you should conquer the world. Are you a despot? That's not what I meant. Silence. My ears are already bleeding from all the lectures I'm being given, but now you too? Leave this room at once if you're only going to continue with this pointless so-called advice. Even if no one is on my side, I can... Your Majesty, there's an emergency! What now? We were riding all over the country. They're about to storm the palace. It's a rebellion. Come again. The people of Lafundos brought down their king, who had neglected his kingdom in his greed. The people cheered on his execution day, shortly after a new king took the throne. The new king worked day and night to recover from the devastating aftermath of the war, while continuing negotiations with Politia. Lafundos focused on maintaining their newly found peace and stability for many years to come. In contrast with the scars that the war had left on the land, people returned to their normal lives rather quickly. As the nation worked to overcome this tumultuous time, the existence of the High Wizard became a distant memory. Till eventually, the only trace that remained of her was in history books, which told of the unprecedented event that she triggered. I'm confused. I thought she absorbed the energy. Why did the place still explode?
You can't... Which is it? It can't be both. Either she absorbed it, or... No, wait, even if she failed to absorb it, why does everyone let her believe she caused the problem? Why does she think she's the cause? I mean, I get she blames herself for a lot of shit, but... I mean, she failed to stop it. That's not the same as causing it. What the fuck? I think I actually understand her less now. Because that sequence of events wasn't properly explained.
What do I sell? Well, what do you want to buy?
Friendship
Goodbye.
bookmarks,
see you
and
later,
covenant bookmarks
still
when you
alive.
sometimes sell those, but other than that, basically fucking nothing, man. Boop, boop. Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. Just give me 2 of those. What did I get in rep? Golden Goblin Chamber, of course. Now, more supporter friendship point rewards. That's nice, I guess. But I suppose that's gonna do it for this one. Yeah, that's about how long this usually goes. I'll do... If the next part of it is up the next time I do a stream, I'll do the next one. Like, the next of the, Tory event. Because it's interesting, although I wish there was a bit more game to it, probably. But, you know. But I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.